Yo, it is really bloody hot. Holy shit. It is, oh my god. I'm so tempted to stream without cam today. You have no idea. You have no idea. Oh, maybe you do have an idea, because I just told you, but like, holy crap. They have no lights either. What are lights really, when you think about it? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're still in one piece. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jeff. Oh, now I have this open as well, because I was trying to cool down. I'm a bit late, because I've been trying several things to cool things down, but I can't. Ah! Guys, my fan is broken. How hot is it right now? It is 24. It feels like 27. And the humidity is too dang high. Oh my god, the humidity is too dang high. It's humidity, isn't it? It is humidity, I swear it is. It has to be. Oh. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Flavor. Good morning, Doc. Hello, my bird watchers. What's up? You get to see my creepy eyes again today. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, I'm not. I'm really not. I like my lenses. What can I say? Good morning, Wakupi. How you doing? Well, good morning, Daddy. Staunch, congratulations on getting your final done. Now you can do different studies. Yes. Good morning, Crispy. Kierdestane die Alte Republiek. Yes, Litsa, that one. Hi, Gail. You are early today. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. And good morning to you, Thief. Thank you very much for the resub. Hello. Welcome in. Did I move my camera? I swear I did. I must have at some point. Oh, not feeling too good. Oh, have a nap. Have a really long nap, Matt. One that we will call sleep. We're going to call it sleeping. Hi, Gar. Good morning, Yokels. Good morning, Pretty. It is hot as heck. It is. You have a heat wave there as well. Everybody is having heat waves. So cool things down. We are, I mean, last time you came in, I was spoiling things for you, wasn't I? Because I was on like the final bit. Can I move you? I should be able to move you. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. You're not supposed to be there. It keeps doing that. I think that's also because I keep forgetting to do this. Yes, claim it all. Very good. Good morning, all! Hello there, hello. Good day, good day. So it feels like 35. That's because, Stanch, we are not used to this. That's why. I did not get a new fan. I was on my way to Walmart. Well, no, I was at Walmart at some point. I was on my way to Walmart, and then I was at Walmart. And we came to the fan section. And all the fans were sold out. Or rather, the fans we could afford were sold out. But, like, the fan we had was like a $15 fan for Walmart. So we're like, okay, great, we'll get one again. We'll get the same one. And first of all, they upped the price. They're now $20. How dare they? And also they were sold out. So Nick and I just sat there kind of staring at the fan aisle like, do we buy an expensive? Nah. And then we left again. We were like, can we deal with this? Because it actually hadn't been that hot before that. And for some reason, now it is. Like I do. Yes, Garth, hot in Canada. I'm always amazed at people who are amazed that other countries also have climates. It was 29 degrees yesterday. It's honestly, I don't do well in heat at all. I really don't. I was recording something as well this morning and I shouldn't have. I just shouldn't have. It's not too bad in this part of Canada, though. It did rain earlier and there's a thunderstorm warning. I want a thunderstorm. So I stocked up on fans 2 years ago. Oh god, you know what? If we do find fans again, we're gonna buy 2 fans. We're gonna have 2 fans. The only fans that were still available, Duck, were the ones like the long-standing ones, like the Dyson type fans, basically. Those. See, but you're used to it then, Garth. That's what I mean. Like, okay, do y'all ever see this? Whenever you're like, oh, it's so hot here, and then somebody from a hotter climate comes in and like, huh, you think that's hot, loser? It's always volcano degrees over here. In my morning bath, I boil to death. I strip my skin off because it's so hot. And it's like, shut up. I don't care. I don't care, it's hot here. I'm not used to hotness. I'm just not. I come from a mellow climate, the mellow climate of the Netherlands. And then I moved to Canada, and like most, I was like, yeah, Canada's cold, And I got bamboozled because no it isn't. Well, sometimes. I like my regular summers too. Yes, the calm ones, Which I could send you one of my old AC units we're not using. It's okay. We will survive. I will survive. Savantine. It's like 27 here and I'm dying. I can't imagine a volcano. I can. Visibly. Everything has to be a challenge. It's true. We've got to fight you about it. I'm just thankful everyone seems to be taking the heat away this year. Is it a little bit cooler where you are, Flamer? Just a little bit? Just a tad? I laugh at people complaining about the heat at 25 degrees so they can make fun of me when I complain at the cold at 20 degrees. I don't make fun of anybody. I feel bad for everyone. Collectively. We will suffer together. You can borrow my mitts. I have very fluffy mitts. Also, you might notice that I'm wearing the creepy lenses again. I tried to wear the new lenses. I wanted to wear the yellow ones today, but they don't work. I'm gonna try again tomorrow, but they don't work. I put them on my eye, and then they did this on my eye. Yeah, I know, violent, but hey. I forgot where we're going. Speak to Indigo. Oh, we were at the auction thing, weren't we? Yeah, we were. And I was gonna go with Indigo. Was he the guy? Can we tell? Absolutely not. Which, well, this one's closer. We'll go there. At least I live in an old house with cob walls, so when I get home it's pretty nice in here. No AC needed. I hope one day I will have a basement to hang out in. But it can't be a creepy basement, because most basements are creepy. I think we can agree. Oh no, the Czech Empire has taken over this sector. Ah, not again! Oh no, that one also just rides somewhere. Well, why can't we ride somewhere from here? Oh, we're not allowed to. Ah, okay. No, that's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. I think we have to go... Actually, hold on. Can't we just... Hey, Jinsey, brains? Not in this heat. Not in this heat. We'd have to do like One Punch Man to surpass our limits. No AC or fans during the heat, no warmth during the cold. And also go bald. Simultaneously. What was that kind of lag? I don't know which one is which, but we'll see. I stopped looking at temperature forecast. It happened when I said it's chilly and it's responded with yes, it's -1. Well, were you wrong though, Grulian? Were you wrong? I don't think so. I don't think so. Looking at the bright side, those lenses go well with your shirt. They do. They do. But I was gonna do Witcher TikToks today. And I also wanted to record some sketches for the movie, which I wanted to do in yellow eyes, because it's gonna be... Can I tell you that? I want to do a video about... Oh, there he is. Necromancy, which... I mean, technically white eyes could also work, but I feel like yellow eyes are somehow more... necromantic? I don't know. Ah! Necromancy! How you doing, awesome? I hope you're doing awesome. Shut up, Jinsey. Okay. No, Swotor is eternal. Technically, it can be if I want it to be. It could be. We've been playing Swotor every single Monday for well over a year. Practically halfway there. Easy. It's just Jinsey saying I hate portals in various locations. Yes. Yes. A lot. Only because I forget them. Oh, he's talking about murder. I bet that was too subtle for anyone to notice but me. Let's talk business. My Aussie friend. You what, mate? Oh!
But I don't need to. You know how this works. You do a little something for me first, and I'll consider it.
Y'all need to yell at me way louder. I swear to God. I mean, I just straight up didn't turn it on. I didn't turn it on. You know what? It's warm. My brain melts. This is not one of them. Yeah, I can hear you all the way from over there, Sanch. Hi, Karnork. They're good scary eyes. I still like these lenses the best. Between the green one and the white one. I know that Colstyle would have to murder me for saying that, but I like these the best. Just because they pop. Eh? Of course you can get a hug over. Here you go, buddy. Here's the hug for you. Are you feeling better now? I hope the day improves henceforth. I can words very well. Thank you for asking. Hugs are $50. Mine are free, Flamer. This is a free OnlyFans. How going? Going well. I'm going to work after vacations. Wait, you want to be free to work or you want to be free to have vacation? Both? Hi, Runner. Thank you, Yogi! I'm so glad to hear it! I don't know why I'm yelling. You're supposed to yell at me, not the other way around, Jinsey. Silly. Anyway. Oh, word, okay.
You shall suck my salty bits!
Is this loud enough? Ah.
What's the loudest alert I have? I actually don't know. I also love how the auto sound there was like, ah. Ah. Actually, no. No, you know what is? I think it's the Cthulhu sub-alert. I'm not sure I can trust you. I probably can't, but I'm already making a deal, so. But I don't know I can trust him.
You'll hold up your end. Vote first, then we'll discuss payment.
Or maybe we don't make a deal at all. You're the one who came to me, remember?
Every time.
Small situation. You know that slimy little roadie in Vic? Runs a smuggling crew? He's been raising prices on me, and I'm sick of it. Profits are thin enough without that bug-eyed scammer butting in. I want him and his bodyguards dead. No witnesses, no chance the Darmanda gets to blame. I know the guy who's next in line. Done business together. He'll hire some of my guys as bodyguards, and I'll be in a nice spot. So, there it is. Take out Vic, and the vote's yours.
I think the one thing I wish they changed is that your answers in these cases actually matter. Because, like, I give him a counter offer, and the game is basically like, no, because you have to do this next. I can give anybody snarky answers, but no one will ever care. Like, no one will ever care about my snarky answers, because that's not where the quest is going. Alright.
Count on me. Vic is as good as dead.
I don't know why I'd care. I wouldn't.
Buzz Vic with it, and he'll think Hutbreaker's calling for him. Use it to call me when the job's done. Once I see it with my own eyes, we'll be golden.
I almost feel bad for Vic. Almost. I wonder if you could no, you can't actually then go and talk to him as well. Interesting. I feel like I should be allowed to just talk to him. Mr. Time with Candy was extremely loud during Bloodborne and we got jump scared every time. You missed that?! How dare you? Maybe when we play a scary game, maybe in October I'll make like jump scare alerts or something for your viewing pleasure. I'm sure no one will get annoyed. They could never. I have not checked my mail in 5 million years. Oh, do you? Hey, that's where the taxi's supposed to... Where taxi? Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Where taxi? If I just teleport there, it doesn't matter, right? I'll be where I need... Oh wait, maybe here it is. Nope, it isn't. Is it upstairs? I'm so confused. Oh, okay, we're gonna teleport, I guess. I'll take it. Got some time to progress with my Imperial playthrough of the expansions, and so I finished Godfrey with Senya and Arkan both killed. I think at this point Theron won't be saved neither. You're just killing everybody. Why are you killing everybody, buddy? See, I don't like... I personally don't ever like really killing NPCs, mainly because I want to see everyone's story so bad. So every time everyone's like, oh, well, you can kill this person. Unless I have like an RP reason to kill people, you know. Did you kill Quinn? Quinn hasn't been around? Has Quinn been around? Did I kill him? I don't actually remember. I don't remember him being around. I don't think we caught him ever. Did we? Like, we never caught him? Because or no. He's on my side. Yeah, no, he's on my side. The person who betrayed me was the Republic, so that was, I don't know, some trooper lady. But Quinn is like my friend, so I don't think I even ever got a chance to kill him, so as far as I know. I don't think I did that. Did I do that? Oh. Now I'm confused myself. Meow. I hide on my warrior. Sith warrior is like... Sith warrior is his person though, isn't it? Like, Quinn is a warrior companion. So wouldn't it make more sense that you got to kill him but I don't because he betrayed you but he never betrayed me? Because like for me it wouldn't make sense, like I just met the guy for the first time, whereas you have history with him. And then he betrays you. And then he leaves you forever, he doesn't even come looking for you. I played through the story on Republic side twice as a good guy, so with my Sith warrior with a strong resemblance to Darth Talon, I'll go full ruthless. Not a jerk! Oh, I'm not a jerk, I just murder everybody. That's fair, that's fair. How do I get there? Do I have to jump? Oh, what's that? Can I click that? Lustrous red crystal. Oh, I could click that if I was. Can I? Am I not allowed to click? Okay, I am. Oh, barely. Ah, sneaking. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing?
We worked with Harita Wald once.
I don't think I am.
There were a few issues, but they paid on time.
They had to, otherwise you would have murdered them. Is this where I... What the heck? I'm actually confused as to how they want me to get here. Hi, next cross. Good day to you. You're not a jerk. You have the option to torture and kill. You just have to take it. Very nice. Am I just straight up missing the path to walk into? Killing Quinn as an option was a nice touch, since we couldn't do that in the base game for reasons we talked about here before, if I remember correctly. I don't necessarily remember why we couldn't kill him in the base game. Did I not get a chance? No, I guess because they just didn't kill companions in the base game, period. They never did. I could just tell him I don't trust him anymore. That was like the best I could do. That and, like, ignore his advances forever, basically. That's all I could do. What the hell? I did not kill Jorgen or Callio, actually. I didn't kill either. I choked him, but then he still survived. Like, how did he survive getting choked to near death, I guess. Yeah. Did you finish Halo the other day? No, because I wasn't gonna overtime because I was hungry, and I'm also trying to keep myself from overtiming. So we're finishing Halo 2 on Wednesday. And then we're starting Halo 3 immediately because I think people said Halo 2 had like, what, an hour left? Do I have to... Okay, I'm actually confused. Clearly you can get over there. Is that what they want? Do they want me to jump on top of things? Hello there, sugary senpai. Senpai. The path to it is not straightforward, so like I can't guide you since the delay is too big. It's very strange. I'm assuming that I have to jump somewhere. It's like a weird kind of jumping puzzle, but oh, there's something here. Does this get me somewhere? No? No, it doesn't. Oh god. This is gonna be fun for me, isn't it? Hello there, Pilbrow. Good day, good day. Okay, so there's no entrance from here, I think. Then I don't know that I can jump high enough from there. I don't think I can. So that wouldn't be a jumping path. What about... maybe there. Maybe like this. Also, the jumping isn't great. Like, there's like some slight lag on my jumps. Oh god. Does this work for me? No jumping puzzle? Oh. Oh god. Maybe that's worse. I vaguely remember you have to go to a rope-ish bridge that takes you to another place before you can... another bridge to the place you need to be at. Okay. Well, there is a rope bridge here, I think. Yeah, there's one here. Hi, Costa! Hello, buddy. Good morning. How are you feeling? How's the potatoes?
Kill 'em all!
Oh, you could kill them all if you were here. Oh, there you are. You poofed in there. Good for you! Oh, they're all on me. Awkward. Kara is not doing a very good job. Are you interested in a new Sea of Thieves DLC with Jack Sparrow? I don't play Sea of Thieves, I'll be honest. I honestly never even have. I've never tried it. You might say, well, Jinsey, you have to give it a chance. And maybe not. I don't really see where I'm going from here, but we'll see, we'll see. Don't kick me! What the heck? Yo, what did I say 2 seconds ago? Not 2 seconds ago. What did I say? There we go. Okay, so this is another rope bridge. Ah! Wow, they are not at all clear about this being a thing. You see what I mean about like the map system in this game? Because, oof. I'm napping on and off on the couch with my head held high. Just took my first painkillers. And it's better now. I've eaten my mashed potatoes. Cool wife made them good. Of course she did. I get my next cool pack for my head. How long do you think it's gonna last for you? I hope not too long. So you have football again tomorrow, right? Or nah? A cool pack. Yes. Okay, well at least we know where to go now. Yeah, this is not an ominous place to be at all. This seems smart. You should definitely meet here.
Mitisa roda, kopana cha porco utman gisa?
The only reason I picked the Mandalorians is because I like their accent and I don't like listening to aliens. I'm sorry.
Chisa pizza.
Chisa pizza. I love pizza. I bet I have the option to not kill him. I'm sorry, Shade. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm not sorry at all. The amount of people who have said that they've started playing Old Republic again after seeing me stream is very high. I've not played Half-Life. No, it's actually been on the list for a while though. It's actually on my to play list. One day. And everyone's gonna hate me when I'm like, oh, it's kinda okay, I guess.
Job's done. Good. The boat's yours. Good luck with your war.
Thanks. Talking your
If you
dead.
tell anyone about this, you won't live to regret it. Understand?
I can keep a secret if you can.
Okay, my horsey friend. I guess we never got the option not to kill him anyway. After all. Speak to Major Henri, maybe I will. Oh, that's my good friend. I like her.
Commander, am I interrupting anything?
Never.
I just
You are
finished
never,
convincing Indigo
ever.
to support our plan. What do you need?
A hug?
Perfect.
I can provide.
Remember when I mentioned that hit and run on Jot's territory earlier? Well, I've got my squad ready to move. Last thing we need is you.
What do you mean?
Jot's crew handles maintenance for everything in the station, including the failsafe system that roasts the fuel. He'll have a schematic for the failsafe on his computers. We need that data so we can modify the system to juice it up like the boss wants. My team hits Jot's place first, so he thinks pirates are trying to run off with some of his repair droids. While he's
Are
out
we
chasing
not?
us around, you sneak into his HQ and grab the data. Sound good?
I wish we could kill Jots. I am so fun. I am very
Send
fun
me
at
the
parties.
coordinates and I'll make my way there.
You got it. Before we dive into this op, I have to tell you, I feel like Valron's playing games here.
Obviously.
Treating those creep slavers like they actually matter. Hell, playing nice with any of the locals. Boss's eyes are on more than just the mission.
Oh,
I'm sure of it.
bet. And I said that from the start that they were going to betray us at some point. They just seem the type. And not just because they're Sith, but also because they're Sith. Yeah, in part. I would have training tomorrow, but I won't go. Yeah, probably not. It's too sunny. Yeah, oh, you're not allowed to do sunbathing. I'm not allowed to put any sun on my tattoos either, which is why I always stay inside forever. No other reasons, I swear. That was my general opinion about Half-Life as well. It's okay, I guess. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna get vilified. I always like playing Tor. Always felt to be a better single-player game. Yeah, no, same. And honestly, Microchip, I play it as a single-player game for that reason. Hi, Cor. Good morning. The subtitles are angry about Elgato microphone. Don't know why. And frustrated incredibly. Didn't even turn it on. They just turned themselves on and started rambling. Interesting. It's nothing on my end, I hope. How many times did you hear that you got something in your eye joke? Oh, God. Honestly, when I first started wearing lenses, 5 times a day at least. At least! Typical Dark Council games. How do you feel about slavery? And I'm gonna assume she doesn't like it.
You were a slave once. How do you feel about slavery in the Empire?
Being a slave was horrible, but it motivated me to be the best.
What?
To make myself more. That's what the Empire's all about, isn't
No,
it?
Henri!
If things had been different, I could have got a lot more years soldiering.
Henri.
Probably a lot of good soldiers died working in a mine or something before they got their chance to really make a difference.
The fact that she's like, oh no, it's fine, because I got to, like, live my dream. Slavery is wrong. Slavery is inefficient. None of this is my business. Are you kidding me?
Slavery is cruel and destructive. The Empire would be better off without it.
Sometimes you have to be cruel to get things done the best
No,
they can be done.
no.
I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more brains put to it.
Oh,
Alright,
God,
I've earned
Henri.
enough of your time.
Henri,
I'll
you
move
need
my people
therapy.
into position and we'll be ready to start when you are.
I'm gonna
Henri
put
out.
you into therapy. We're gonna go to therapy together, because I also need therapy. Maybe when a companion heals her, it will be good. Nothing can heal that. Nothing. Get to the alleyway, which would be where exactly? Nobody knows. Any of them called alleyway? I'm sorry. I clearly don't know how to words very well. That's also one of my louder alerts, actually. Speaking of, thank you so much, Sugary Senpai. Thank you very much for that sub. I super appreciate that. Enjoy all your largely Witcher-related emotes. I have to say this every time because a few times I got people who were very confused about it, thinking that they were my own character. No, they are largely Witcher-related. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I like The Witcher. I will never be sorry, and you can't make me. Look, off I go. Wait, off I go? Oh, that's not safe. But thank you, Senpai. Thank you very much. I have to call you Senpai now. Well, you'll have to teach me something. I'm sorry. Off I go then. Hi, Ragnar. Good morning, buddy. You are early today. Henri sure didn't have ethics and morals at school. Nope. That's why we're gonna drag her to therapy with us. Also, hi, Pelly. Good morning to you as well. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Largely Witcher related and mostly a certain emo elf. Look, he has feelings. And so do I, for him, but hey. Again, I get this question on TikTok so much, especially because I only do Witcher TikToks at the moment. I'll do different ones at some point, but... People asking me what my favorite Witcher character is, and everyone just kind of expects it to be Geralt. But elves exist! Ooh, elves exist! You ordered this in my base, it's all good. we understand each other. We understand each other very much. I will not, Litsa. You can't make me. Your words well enough to keep us charmed. The words about elves? Or... I actually had the reason I wanted to put in my yellow context today as well is because I had a TikTok idea about Geralt. Which, that doesn't make sense if I do a Geralt TikTok with white eyes. I still have the Geralts and, oh wow. The other, Elric. Geralt and Elric wig. I still have that one, so I would have worn that one. It would have been, trust me, it would have been hilarious. Everybody missed out, I swear. My favorite character is the guy with the long name that got barbecued by a certain magician. You mean Regis? I have Regis emotes. That's technically, is that spoilers? I mean, listen. I have Regis emotes. It's fine. I have 2 of them. I have the emote and that one, Jeff. Regis is my second favorite character. So I get it. I get it. Trust me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Regis in the chat! During October, I should just do Witcher vampire facts and nothing else. Or at least monster facts. Right? Yeah. I should. Blast! Hi! Good morning! How did Discord go after I left yesterday? Screaming, yelling, crying. Hapless traveler. I could save you right now. I saved you. And then he vanishes into the ether. Okay, well, you know, I helped him. That was good, I think. Regis is good at making booze. The best one. The best one. Yes, that one, Alva. Yeah. I was stabbed with 2 needles as well because my veins are so deep. The first didn't hit, so the surgeon called for a good nurse and she took 3 minutes to find a vein on the other arm. Costa! Buddy, are you okay? No, you're not okay. What a stupid question. Of course not. He was fine. He didn't even tell me he was going to do Stardew. He didn't even tell me. For people who were not in Cole's chat yesterday, he was playing Stardew yesterday, and he didn't invite me, but it's okay. He invited me for next time. Deadlove's also kind of a hottie, not gonna lie. Deadlove did nothing wrong.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, he did a few things wrong. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. At least the first person was honest that she doesn't find a vein. You don't have veins. Ooh, you're the nightmare for all vampires, Gulsta. I was so stoked up and so scared when he appeared in Blood and Wine. I think it'd be so easy to do. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think that was probably the character that they did the best out of all of them. Like, I think they even got him down better than Yennefer. Like, when he showed up, and I know the Blood and Wine playthrough is actually not on YouTube anymore, but I'm gonna re-upload it, I swear. It's just gonna take time. And I'm still uploading, like, everything else. Like, there's Dishonored, there's Fallout. When he showed up, I straight up lost my shit. I lost my shit entirely. Entirely, fully, and truly. And that was warranted, so. Sometimes he doesn't tell us what he's playing, so yeah, well, that's illegal. So, I hope he knows that. I hope he knows that that is illegal. Wait, is this somewhere else then? Where am I? Is
Ready
this?
to start the diversion, boss. Let's make this quick.
It is. It is. I don't even need the bonus quests. Whew. My day's honestly going quite alright, apart from the lenses, obviously. I tried to put in yellow lenses and it didn't work. Vampire can also feast on the heart. Not in The Witcher. Not in The Witcher.
Work fast, Commander.
Everyone's yelling and I'm just here. Trying to figure things out. I'm stealing all his stuff. Oh, that's very illegal. Oh, this is definitely illegal. Use components to assemble device. I've assembled device. Ah, and I can... Ah, okay. Ooh. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Are they gonna include Gaunter in the Netflix series? I don't think they are. I think they're gonna make a character that is like Gaunter. They can't use Gaunter O'Dim unless they license him from set of projects. And also, I've given up on the Netflix show ever, like, doing things that I want them to do, so, you know, I'm a beginner when it comes to these things. When some old lady told me that the doctor had to stab her 7 times! Stop stabbing old ladies! What the hell? They're very awkward. Perhaps some lesser vampires do eat the heart. There's vampires that basically just eat meat. Like, they don't really drink blood. They just eat, like... Some of them are technically more necrophages in that sense. Like, they'll eat anything. So it really depends. It really depends. I think it's more just really just the higher vampires in terms of the ones that are intelligent that do it for fun, because they also don't need to eat to survive either way. Whereas the Master Mirror emote, we don't have one. I like him, but I don't like him enough to give him an emote. Yet. Maybe, I don't know. The fun thing that I relearned in Witcher 2 is that you could buy a book for like 90 bucks and sell it for like 10. Yes. It was equally fun in The Witcher 1, where you had to get all of them to be able to harvest as well. Whereas I think in The Witcher 2, if you kill enough of a certain creature, you learn their bestiary automatically, but in The Witcher 1, they're like, no, 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 no. Read a book. We are trying to get the youth to read. To read! Artie, we're doing illegal stuff, yes. I'm sorry, I've gone down the criminal path. I'm sorry you tried to stop me, but here I am. It's free. Free real estate. What can I say? It's like the cannibals from Vampire the Masquerade a bit too much. I hope Vampire the Masquerade 2 is gonna be good. If it's not gonna be good, I will cry. But you can all cry with me, so... And I will listen to Eliza talk about it and how bad it is, if it is bad. So, you know. Yeah, exactly. So that's I think they did better in The Witcher 2 for sure. Hi, Meligo. Are closed captions during streams now? There have been closed captions on my stream for like months and months at this point. You'll never noticed. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Having fun with my security upgrades? I did them up special just for you.
I know who this man is talking to, but it can't be me. It can't be me.
Major Henry, I'm downloading the failsafe schematics now.
Copy that. We finally have the old fool locked down. Gonna snag some droids and make our getaway before he gets loose again. Henry out.
So we're also stealing droids. I knew it. I knew it. Why not a little bit of both, Stephen? To be fair, I did get... I technically...
Hey, I'm not done with you. Deploy the big fellas. All of them.
I collected a card after doing like the Gwen tournaments. Remember that? You remember that? Yeah. I need to earn more money in The Witcher 2. I always do all of the side quests except for the Harpy ones. The one in Act 2 on the Orvet side especially kind of suck to do. So those, they can keep those. Oh. Wait, you're deploying all of them. Where's the all of them in this? Heard something about Vampire the Masquerade sequel writing was so bad they trashed it and started from scratch. Was it actually? I know like the guy who did Vampire the Masquerade 1 or worked on that a lot and also was basically the driving force for getting the second one off the rails or on the rails, that he quit and then everyone lost their minds. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Taking my nice elevator. No one will see me exit. Don't worry. Hello, Yoda. Good morning. Yes, that's one singular robot. All of them! Return to Imperial headquarters. Okay, I can find that, right? It's not that. 3 points? Imperial rest stop? Assuming? I totally helped someone from the poor area so I could do something with roses in the streets. What? You got me confused. I like collecting the harpy feathers for the guy in the cabin. That was the only one that actually was necessary. If you don't collect harpy feathers for Feather Boy, then I don't know. I don't think you've played The Witcher 2. Honestly, I don't think you did. A happy lurking blast. Thank you for stopping by. I will enjoy the rest of my stream if it kills me. Which it might, but... You know! Feather Boy! He was cute. He gave me a little nose. Actually, he only gives you the nose if you go back afterwards. You don't actually get a quest for that. And you know how many people miss that? How many people miss going back for the nose? Couldn't be me. Do I have to go all the way around? I think I do. Right? Yeah, I do. Can I mount? Yes. Or unless... Oh no, this is where I go. Never mind. Easy. It's quest in Witcher 1 where you can help the head prostitutes. Oh!
The vote has gone as we intended. Mekshar will sell fuel to the Republic. Their ships are preparing to dock.
I thought we were still talking about the Witcher 2 and I was like, what?
Slightest idea of our true plans. Well done. We can begin our attack as soon as their ships are locked in.
I've gone over the failsafe schematics with my boys. We'll break into the maintenance shafts and hit the 4 main emitters all at once. Someone else will have to throw the big switch, though. Can't activate the failsafe from inside. Has to be done from the dock's control center.
Leave that to me.
Of course, it's always
We're
left
of
to
the
me.
same mind. Excellent. Before you begin, I will load the remainder of our troops into assault shuttles and make a diversionary strike on the docks themselves. That should serve to distract the bulk of their defenders. Still, do be careful as you approach the failsafe controls, darling.
Don't call me darling. I have a wife, you know. Her name is Incontinent. Sorry. Stop hitting on me!
I'm not your darling. Give it up.
We'll see.
My wife's better than yours, so...
Oh, to see their ships gutted by the very fuel that they were so desperate to acquire. This will be a glorious day for the Empire.
She is so ostensibly horny, it's
A day to
weird.
be exceeded only by our forthcoming victory on Corellia. Now then, everyone to your tasks. Take no prisoners, and above all else, enjoy yourselves.
Okay, I could have just want to find that assassin from the start, but I guess we won't talk about that anymore. That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, it's right there. Can I teleport for speed? That would be extremely lazy, Jinzy. It's right around the corner. Are people hyped about the Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale game that's coming out? No, you know what I'm hyped about? The most hyped about is the Silent Hill skateboard. Fuck Konami! We're never getting a good Silent Hill game ever again in the history of ever. I firmly believe that. Ooh. Okay, very slowly. Ooh. They hate loading screens. I get it. I get it. Do I have? Oh,
attack! Squads 3 and 9 reinforce the maintenance entrances.
Kill them all!
Come and get me. Your move, Commander.
Why do I actually have to fight people? I thought we had this all set up. I thought that was the whole point.
At the dock. Squads 5 and 7, defensive positions. You've got this.
Of course I've got this. Have you met me? Defeat Squad 5. Oh, specifically. Are you Squad 5? Oh, you are. Honestly, putting them in is actually quite easy now, Yetta. Like, I feel like I'm getting skilled. I just wish my yellow lenses worked. I'll get new ones again, I guess. It was too good to be true, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I wish that one lasted longer. That one's honestly probably one of my favorite abilities. I think tomorrow I'll try the yellow lenses with the suction cup thing instead of my fingers. I think they might just be like less durable, maybe? I don't know. Like the Primal lenses are definitely better. The ones I'm wearing right now are from Primal. And they are 100% higher quality. But they also are a lot more expensive. They only last 3 months. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, there was only one in that line, eh? I'm sorry, support. Oh, you're not actually... Wait, are you? No, you do shoot people. It's like, do you just not shoot people? But you do shoot people. Meow, meow. I have a feeling that publishers who release Battle Royale games now have missed the train as much as publishers releasing MMOs now. You're right, you're right. You remember that time, let's where everybody and their mother published an MMO of their own because they wanted to be like Warcraft, but because the production cycle of an MMO lasts so long, they all missed the boats. Poor Wildstar. Poor Rift. They tried, they tried. I actually liked Rift's class system as well, which makes me kind of sad that it didn't work out. Even though I didn't really like the people who made Rift because they were so cocky. I'm too afraid to put something in my eyes sticking to glasses. I mean, I don't need glasses, obviously. I don't need lenses. I think they look pretty. That's it. I just think they look pretty. Which is also why I obviously don't wear them every day. I also think it's probably bad for me if I do wear them every day. I don't think they're not really made for everyday use, I think. Rift was actually quite good, but like you said, missed the hype by some years. Yeah, like I enjoyed what they did with like the mixing of their systems, the mixing of classes.
They're so precious when they're scrambling, aren't they? Their defenses have rallied at the tower. A minor nuisance for you, I'm sure.
Breach the command tower! Stop them before it's too late!
Unless... Is that like the lady that we like that is all upset about us right now? I think it is. She can get a hug, it's fine. Hope the next craze will be single player games with heavy story focus. It kind of is, isn't it, Pretty? Like, I feel like because of games like God of War and that being so successful, and The Witcher 3, people have definitely focused more on that than they have in like the past. Because everybody wants, here's the thing, every single game publisher ever wants to have a live service. Not because they think live services are good or because people want more live services, but because with a live service you can lock somebody in, you know what I mean? Which is why, you know, where FOMO kind of comes into play. Where you'll have an MMO, and especially World of Warcraft does this a lot right now, where it's like, oh well, you gotta be playing during this and this time because this will get removed, which is also another reason why I highly prefer Final Fantasy XIV at the moment, because Final Fantasy XIV doesn't have that. Like, there are definitely events that happen and then you can miss. But first of all, those items are easy to get either way, and if you miss it, you can always buy it in the cash shop. Like, it's not ever gone forever. So if there's that one thing that you really want from 5 years back, you can still have it. You don't have to stay subscribed forever. And there's also a lot more time between patches that have like actual new stuff. There's story, but like raid-wise, it's a lot more mellow and they give you time to just like relax, do something else. In fact, I think they even said so. They were like, oh yeah, well, what do you do to keep people subscribed to your game? And he was like, Yoshi was like, no, we don't really do anything for that because we want people to also have a break. We want people to be able to go out and play a different game. And like, when I heard him say that, that was so refreshing. I was like, wow. And there you have Blizzard Activision, who's like, somehow we have to chain these people to our subscription service. Ah! And I just can't go back to Warcraft because of that. That's the only reason, really. Like, I've been wanting to play Warcraft before when I saw Shadowlands come out. Was it Shadowlands? That came out and I was like, oh, I'm very interested in the story. But then, like, the more I waited to actually jump into World of Warcraft, the more I didn't feel like jumping into it anymore. And like, I can't even really explain why. I think, honestly, for me, I've just moved on from Warcraft. Which does not mean it's a bad game, by the way. I've just moved on from it. It's just no longer for me. And to throw out the trash, fuck this heat. Throw the heat in the trash, question mark. Really hope after the failure of Anthem and Avengers game, the games that serve as a thing will die for good. I honestly hope so. Yeah, Pretty, no, same. And that Dragon Age 4 becomes good. Isn't every game from Ubisoft in the past 5 years been a Witcher 3 clone with a new Code of Pain? A little bit. Subscriptions also provide a steady cash of income for them, providing some stability. Exactly, which is why they all want one. Except the problem is, our cash is limited. we can only live service so much, guys. EVE Online? Yeah, I'll never try that either. Absolutely not. At the moment I have to pay monthly to enjoy the game, like actually enjoy the game, nah.
I've been waiting for this, Imperial. Your plan ends here.
You sure about that, buddy? Because you don't really seem to be putting up a very good fight. Why do we have the soundtrack of aerial space missions playing right now? I don't get it.
No.
Yo!
This isn't over.
Yes! It is! Where's the bomb? Really dislike games that turn themselves into a mandatory chore. Exactly, Duck. And we don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. I've also, because, okay, I can't play, I don't know if I'm the only one who has this. I'm sure I'm not, but I can't play games that have, like, a cash shop that gives you advantages. Like, if Final Fantasy XIV, for example, had, like, in the cash shop things like buying guild, the way World of Warcraft has, for example, I would find it difficult to resist that, especially when there's sales and things like that. And that's just my rat brain that can't deal with that, which is why I also don't play mobile games anymore, because I used to a little bit. And the way mobile games get you, and I think we've talked about this before, the way they get you is literally just like, oh, well, you know, there's this really great pack and it's only $1. And you look at it and it's like, oh, well, it's only $1 and you get so much for it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, look at these 500 gems. They cost like $10, but I get 500 gems in this $1 package. So I should buy this $1 one because I get so much value out of it. But because we use our rat brain for that, we don't stop to think, okay, but who has decided that those 500 gems are $10? Who decided that? Well, the game did, obviously. So who then decides to give you this extremely good deal? The game did. So they were never worth $10. They never were. They just want you to pay anything. They want to get you to spend anything. Because once you do that, it becomes easier to spend more and more and more. Which is why I do not play them. Which is also why I can't play Genshin Impact. Even though, like, you know, I've seen people play it and it's like, oh, that looks like good fun. But I can't play it. Because you can buy chances at better characters. Which means I would buy them. Because I very much am, I guess, prone to gambling addiction. So I have to make sure that I just don't go anywhere near it, really. So I don't. I just don't. Everyone's always like, oh, well, if you're in Vegas, you have to gamble at least a little bit. And it's like, no. I will also never go to Vegas. Because that is basically what you do there. I have to put a wall between myself and these kinds of systems, which is why I hate how predatory so many games are with this kind of model. Maybe I shall hop into Final Fantasy XIV, do it. I've been a whale. Yeah, and it's hard to break away from that. It's the instant gratification scam, yeah. And so the game I used to play is called Endless Frontier. And I got Nick into it as well at one point. And at some point, like, even outside of the shop, it's the fact that the moment you stop playing, you get FOMO immediately. Like, because you'll log in and you'll see other people have leveled further. And that makes you feel like you just missed out. So at some point, we noticed that when we went to bed, we checked our phone first. Like, we were on our phone for a while before bed, just playing Endless Frontier. And at some point we just looked at each other and we were like, how much time are we wasting doing this? And are we enjoying it? And it was like, no, we're not. And even then, it still took me several days to kind of just break away from that. At some point I messaged Nick, like I just uninstalled. I uninstalled and I didn't save the code that lets you load back into it basically. And I messaged Nick and I was so proud of myself. I was just like, I uninstalled it. And then Nick uninstalled it too, and we were free! We were free! And I'm never doing that again, because it's just, ooh, it's destructive. Holy crap. Ubisoft also has the problem of not being a very good server, as they seem to lag quite a bit. Yeah, at that point you don't really have a live service, do you? think they've changed it, but that's what used to really turn me off of SWTOR, the gambling boxes. Yeah, they still have them, but like for SWTOR, it doesn't really bother me because it is all cosmetic, and it bothers me a lot less at that point. Like, it's not going to give me anything like more powerful, and also SWTOR for me isn't a power game. If that makes sense. Like, I'm here for the story. I just want to see the story, and then I'm leaving. So I don't feel like I have to be better than everyone else in the game. So I heard from another streamer, 500 gem for $10 is the so-called anchor pricing. So when you see the same deal for less dollars, you jump on it because it's more bang for your bucks. Exactly, Pretty. Exactly. And that is the trap. Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, that as well. Only mobile game I play from time to time is Angry Birds. The games that I like to play on my mobile phone if I'm like traveling or whatever are actually all tower defense. I play Kingdom Rush. And I just buy the game. I bought the game and it's permanent. I have all the unlocks, so you don't have to be worried about that. I don't know. At least SWTOR's cartel market is cosmetics only. Yeah, exactly. FOMO's real with WoW. I'm salty I missed out on a cool griffin from the BFA launch. Yeah, no, exactly, Valico, exactly. And that was my test as well. Because they had a Deathwing mount. And it looked so dope. And I was like, ooh, if I just buy like 1 month of subscription, I'll pick up the Deathwing mount because it's not gonna be, it's gonna be gone forever. And that's how they get you. And that's why I hate what they do. Like, I find that the scummiest kind of customer binding, I guess. And Final Fantasy XIV doesn't do that. They don't do that. Jitsi lagged out for me when she said that. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, like, in World of Warcraft, I have so many rare mounts. Like, I have all of the trading card game mounts bar the Strider. I have the big Blizzard Bear. I have the removed mount from Garrosh. Like, I have a lot of really rare mounts. And again, at that point, my rat brain kicks into gear again. It's like, oh, well, if I miss this mount, I'll be behind forever on mount collecting. But first of all, the mounts they're releasing lately are shite recolors. And second of all, that's exactly how they get you. So when I didn't buy a month to get the Deathwing mount, I knew I was free. I knew I was truly free. I no longer cared about the mount collection. Nixie is free! They gave me a sock! I played Star Wars something else for 4 years. Raid Shadow Legends for 1 year and now Marvel Strike Force for this past year, but getting bored with this as well. Also, their business model shifted for the worse lately. Not that I'd pay for it. Yeah, I don't pay for any of that anymore. In general, there's very few companies that get my subscription money. At the moment, it is only Final Fantasy XIV. That's it, really. Walking into a SWTOR stream for WoW versus Final Fantasy discussion. No, it's not a Warcraft versus Final Fantasy discussion per se. We were talking about systems that keep you from feeling like you're missing out. So the way Warcraft does that is that they have like exclusive mounts for a very limited amount of time, and Final Fantasy doesn't do that. So you know.
I've reached the failsafe controls.
Emitters have all been modified. We're ready. Perfect. Activate the failsafe.
Reduce power, minimize death. Why, I guess we did make that promise, didn't we? We did make that promise.
Firing now.
I'm fine with WoW having a subscription, but wish I could get more value out of my money, more content. Yeah, the last patch has been the longest drought in forever. Like the longest opening patch, right?
The console shows that all fuel has been neutralized, but there isn't enough power to ignite it.
Like I was watching T&E for that.
It's disappointing. But the task is done. Those ships aren't going anywhere. All forces return to base.
Same, Grulian, same. But it's also, like, because I'm a streamer...
You made an all-out military assault on my docks! Meksha isn't Imperial territory. You don't get to ignore my rules!
It is true that our forces attacked their ships, as they do in all corners of the galaxy. But it was your council that voted to put them in that position.
And it was your weapon that disabled their ships.
They'll never think
that we have been working together since the beginning. That is exactly what they'll think. Why else would you be meeting us now?
Ooh.
You have made an enemy of the Republic. Your neutrality will be meaningless.
Oh.
But you are not alone in these trying times. Your affiliation with the Empire will gradually strengthen over time.
Oh,
I believe you could become our key refueling station in this sector, if you learn to behave.
Okay, she's not gonna like that, is she? She's like, she could just tell them what happened as well, to be honest. Longest first patch post-expansion, yeah. Like, dang. I'm so sorry, Warcraft players. Classic TBC has been more of value to me than retail has in the last 10 years. Yeah, I can see that, for sure. I can definitely see that. I've heard a lot of people talk about how many people are rushing TBC, though. I don't understand that at all. I think I've just lost... Because I sit and talk so often, I think I've lost the will to rush. It will only be 3 days shorter than the entirety of WoD. That's hilarious. It's sad, but hilarious at the same time. Wait, there's no talk of the next expansion for World of Warcraft yet. Is there? Like, granted, WoD was very, very short. I stopped playing Shadowlands after doing the raid once. At that point, I'd seen the story and there would be no new content for me for more than half a year. Yeah, that's usually how I play most MMOs now. Don't know how I would feel about the patch cycle in WoW right now if I was still actively raiding, but I don't really mind the longer times between patches. It gives you some time to cool off and not play for a bit. Yeah, I think in that sense, I feel like a lot of World of Warcraft players are just very aggressive in how much content they consume, if that makes sense. Like, if World of Warcraft was like Final Fantasy XIV in the way that they address, you know, patch draughts, I guess I want to say, I think people would be mad still. Like, they'd be mad at Final Fantasy as well. Like, they would find a way to be mad. Always. Like, oh, the patch is too long? I hate it. I have nothing to do. Oh, the patch is too short? Oh, I don't have any time to do anything. Like, you can't really win. WoW Shop doesn't bother me because there are only about 24 mounts versus hundreds available in-game and I can buy them with in-game gold. The problem with WoW Shop is that you can buy gold. That's just my problem. And you can buy, boosts with gold. Like, we used to sell boosts all the time. People think it might only be 9.2 because the content loaded 9.1. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. I get that new models, textures, character kits need development time and all, but the price the free-to-play games ask for them is horrible. Yeah, they drop like 200 or it's not worth the money and most of these things are vaporware. Yeah. No, absolutely. I agree. I agree. People are rushing, but those are the sorts I worry or would want to play with anyway. Yeah, and I think lately people have definitely also moved from World of Warcraft to Final Fantasy XIV. I've noticed because I've run into a lot more rude people, like just rude players. And they were all sprouts. So that tells me something, at least. Not good things, but hey. Blizz is waiting to see what Endwalker does. And then do it again. Next X-Pack should be announced by fall. Feels weird since the first major patch is only just coming out. Yeah, and I don't know what they're doing with the story either, because everyone's also mad about this. I feel like everyone's just mad about World of Warcraft all the time. I don't know why, but... yeah, something about the story being whack. I don't really know where they've been going ever since the Old Gods plots, really. Didn't like the AC shop as there didn't seem to be any way to earn the gold to buy the cool stuff, but didn't really care about looking cool. The Assassin's Creed one? Because I was like just big mad that they had it at all. Like a single player game that you pay full retail price for, having a cash shop can honestly just fall into the abyss as far as I'm concerned. I'm small, little proud, but not rude. Yes, you're very nice, Coolstaff. But you don't count because you're a friend. I will always love you, even if you're rude to me. People bought gold illegally before that over third-party websites that just made it legal, basically. Yeah, but it, like, that doesn't really matter, though. Like, the concept is still there. Just saying, oh, well, they're gonna buy it illegally anyway, isn't really a good reason. Also, fun fact. In World of Warcraft, our GM was once banned because they thought we were selling gold. Because we were moving so much gold through our boosting parties. Like, we would boost people for gold. And then we would move stuff around. And apparently... Oh god, how did it go again? One other person accidentally sold an item to someone who had bought gold, and then that person got banned, and then that got traced back to the person from our guild, who got traced back to our guild leader who had given him the gold in the first place, and then they all got banned. So, you know, research and all that. Some Defend XP Boost says, I don't have time, but buying boost encourages devs to create more grindy content. Exactly. If the leveling experience and the grind is boring, then you've devised a bad game. That's it. I'm only mad at World of Warcraft for their overall design decisions and seeming outside perspective or lack of care about the players. To be fair, I don't know that I can ever even be mad at the World of Warcraft devs for that, because have you seen the amount of vitriol they get thrown their way? Like, again, Final Fantasy XIV players are nice. So, they're generally nicer to the devs. But if I was a dev now for World of Warcraft, I would not want to talk to my player base. Because it was a shit show, obviously. Like, I would never. I've enjoyed the story. I think when a game is out for going on 20 years, there will always be angry people. Oh yeah, for sure. We're like, oh, it's not like it used to be. I say we blow this place up. That isn't our mission. It really isn't.
Taking over the station wasn't our mission here.
Not our only mission, perhaps.
Was that the betrayal?
The Empire's logistical structure doesn't expand itself. A small deployment of troops, perhaps a warship or two, and we'll gain years of smooth and reliable operations in this sector.
They're not wrong. Like, that makes sense.
You make a good point. This will make the Empire stronger.
I'm glad you agree.
Why would I not? Why would I not agree? Why would I kill them?
Shah, report.
The Republic fleet was completely disabled. They will not reach Corellia in time to intercede.
They will not candy in time.
Your mission is complete. Prepare to extract all forces. With no further Republic reinforcements to contend with, our victory on Corellia is all but guaranteed. I'm transmitting coordinates now. We will meet to discuss our strategy for the attack immediately. Malgus out.
Hi, Malgus.
It has been a great pleasure working with you, Commander.
Uh-huh.
I shall look forward to our next mission.
Do we not want to talk about that one assassin? Who I feel was sent there by you? No? Okay, we're not going to talk about that. That's fine. No worries.
My lords.
Do you want to talk about it?
Through. Looks like I'm backing you up on Corellia.
Yeah.
Heard they have good whiskey. Might try and grab some. Don't bother. Calcinor's blends are just as good, and much simpler to find in Imperial space. Maybe so, but you know what they say about a looted bottle? The truest taste of victory.
Is that what they say?
I like this one.
Oh. Me too.
I've enjoyed working with her so far. Major Henry, this is Lana Benico.
My wife.
Hey, I saw the Sith leave. Am I clear to come in now?
One of yours? Most of the
One
time.
of yours.
Are we good to go or what? This is not the best neighborhood.
Lead the way.
He's not a happy man. From what I've heard is that they retconned the way old gods die and they just closed the book since we already killed Cthulhu, Yogg, and Nazoth. They were like, suddenly, actually, they can definitely die. They are dead now. Oh god, we just teleported. Good for us. The AC shop is one that I don't mind. Buying armor sets, at least those look nice. Here's the thing, right? The thing about putting a cash shop in a single player game is that it sets a precedent. That's what they're gonna do forever. You know, do y'all not remember the time where we just unlocked stuff in games? You know, where it's like, oh, you have the tofu suit in Resident Evil now. Do y'all just not remember that? Do you not care? Because at this point, they're just putting things in the game and arbitrarily asking you to pay for them. Even though before they would just be in the game. And do not give me that shit about, oh, well, games are so expensive to make nowadays, so we need to ask for more. Shut up. Have you seen what the CEOs make? How about we cut some there? How about we cut some there? How about we pay our devs? How about we don't fire our entire dev team after we have a successful launch and make record-breaking numbers? How about we don't do that? The gaming industry is just, toxic. Hi, Welker. Sorry. Welcome back, buddy. I didn't want to interrupt my cutscene, I'm sorry. Welcome back. Twitch wants me to share this again. Please imagine a funny pun or something. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Good pun that you definitely just typed. Welcome back, Walker. What's up? Yeah, exactly, Danny. As player base is an entitled spoiled mess, the amount of people who cry for not having good players to play with and not giving lower geared players a chance to improve is just absurd, and then bitching about every single balanced decision made. Yeah, that's the thing that I really like about Final Fantasy XIV as well, is that, good night, Kaisa. That's not the part I liked, but also good night. Sleep well. Sleep well, Kaisa. Is that people are more inclined to help new people learn things. Like, there are practice parties in the Party Finder where you literally just die all the time until you learn. If someone wants to spend more money in the game, there's no skin off my back. Yes, there is skin off my back. There is skin off my back. A lot of it, actually. There's a shop in the game, I want to be able to earn it in game. Exactly! Exactly! It's in the game, you're just not allowing it. As if 1 million wouldn't be enough for CEOs. Like, oh my god, Bobby Kotick doesn't need more money for the rest of his life. He will never be able to spend it all. Games are so expensive, then why do we have so many great indie games? Facts, Grulian. Facts. It's just like, they're not original anymore, AAA studios. You still have tons of stuff to unlock in the game. That doesn't, like, it's the principle, Pretty! It's the principle! You're saying it's for extra for people with extra money, but why is it there in the first place? Why is it there in the first place? To what end? To grab more money. That's it! That is it! They're wasting dev time on armor sets that nobody cares about, if that's your point. And if not, then they're making you pay for things that you should be able to just get in-game. Like, they're asking for money that they shouldn't be asking for. And I wouldn't mind if devs were actually paid with that money, but they're not. They're not. It all goes into the pockets of greedy CEOs who don't deserve any part of that because they don't do anything. They were born into riches and they will die in those riches, I hope, physically. But if the people that actually make the games don't get paid a fair wage, they don't get respected, their time doesn't get respected, they burn themselves out and then they're disposed of like trash, the fact that that is still a thing means that clearly the money that's being made on horse armors and AC armor cash shops isn't going to the right people. You can say basically capitalism, but that's the thing. That's literally, oh, we should improve the world somewhat. Ah, yet you participate in it. Haha, curious. Like, it's that. That's what that is. Like, just saying, oh, well, it is what it is. Oh, well, capitalism exists, and we should never change anything about it, is ludicrous. It's ludicrous. You should always want to change the world for the better. You should always want to improve. You should never be like, oh, well, we're going to stagnate in this point in time where a bunch of people are having a terrible time. They can't support their most basic needs. But it's fine because I'm fine. You know, that's not how it should work. You should always strive to be better. What a fun topic you're speaking of. I always get heated about these sorts of things because there's so many people who just seem to not care because they're not directly affected. But when I see friends in the industry getting fired, even though their launch was perfect, even though it was the best launch they've ever had, and then to hear people say, oh, whatever, I don't care, just make my games. Like, when I hear that, it makes my blood boil because you are literally saying those people are not worth respect. And that is asinine. I cannot concentrate enough on Final Fantasy XIV. I don't want to miss the story when I'm close to this end. I mean, sorry. The CEO obviously works 742 times harder than the average employee to earn his paycheck. Clearly, yes. You won't find another game like Faster Than Light, really? And that could not have been that expensive to make? Yeah, it's being creative, right? It's just creativity. Look at the monetization of FIFA and such. They just update rosters and reskin some menus. Yeah, it's really just nothing added, really. Name the overarching problems. If I just said capitalism bad all stream, then we wouldn't have a conversation though, Shade. Because like, I'd be saying the same thing over and over. Hi, Sin. I just like wearing the eyes sometimes. You don't like them? I like them. I've been lucky to be playing with the same guild for 4 years now in WoW, and I'm insulated from the majority of the negativity. Yeah, I think having a guild, or at least people to play with in general, that aren't toxic and have patience is definitely a boon for sure. Like when people say, well, life's not fair, like it's a gotcha for people being upset about something. Yeah! Like if it's not fair, shouldn't it be? Shouldn't we do something about that? Shouldn't we make it fair? And obviously that's not something that we can change overnight. It's not like we can be like, oh, well, you know, I've now said it's bad, so it is fixed. Like, that's not the thing. But apathy will kill any movement. Angry Joe makes epic angry rants about EA Sports games. Yeah. And also, you know, Konami also sucks. There's so many studios that are just bad, which is largely the reason why I try my best to support good indie games over AAAs. And if I buy a AAA game, either I buy it or I buy it on sale, on like a heavy sale. It's kind of ridiculous that AAA games have terrible and expensive DLC, then indie games will give you free DLC that's quite good. Yeah, like, oh geez, that's a wild text. I'm sorry, Malker. It's shorter because ASCII exists. But yeah, we played Spiritfarer not too long ago, and they're still developing content for Spiritfarer. Like Spiritfarer, when I was playing it, like in the middle of my playing it, they added a DLC or like an expansion for Lily, like the little butterfly sister, was that was added. That was added for free, just like that. I think that's really cool, and I also really like the system for Temtem, because a lot of games have like they have early access, but Temtem was like, okay, well, it's early access, which means it's going to be really cheap to buy now. But as we add more content, the base game's price will increase, but you don't have to like pay extra if you already have it, which I like that too, actually. Like playing with Duck Costa Bills can even whistle. Aww. Imagining CEOs only earning 1 million per year and spending the rest on mental health for employees. Imagine if they were like, you know, good people. I've just been lurking. No, that's okay. Jenny! I tried the Unixo lenses, but they crumple on my eyes. Like, as in they will not smooth out. Is that normal? Because, like, it shouldn't be, right? I don't know. Is Mojang considered indie game devs? No. They are very big, to be fair. They are very big. Yes, you know. Hi, Rose! Good day. Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing? I hope your day is going amazing. It was too long. I'm sorry, Welker. I'm sorry. It happens to the best of us. We're sitting and talking for a while again. But hey, it's only an hour and a half in. It's fine. Seems like a lot of AAA games just follow a preset formula for a genre without any creative effort or risk. Can't imagine that work being fulfilling at all. Yeah, and like, I'm gonna bring it up again, but like, the Red Dead Redemption 2 devs being forced to work on horses pooping. I don't care that my horse poops. I never even noticed it pooping. I'm gonna be honest. I did not focus on the plop plop. I'm so sorry. Just seems. What brand are the lenses? Sweet something? Something with sweets. I bought like 3 pairs of them. So I'm extra salty, I guess. The horses poop in Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. Yeah, see, who didn't know either? Someone pays structures to be more bottom-up. The people who actually keep companies afloat need to be compensated. And also not fired. Please. Very please. Look up Ubisoft game The Review. I will look it up eventually. Like with a Messenger I got for free DLC, which I loved. Yeah, indie games do that a lot, which I just honestly really like. It's perhaps the lenses have been subjected to heat or are old? No, they're completely new. Sometimes the water itself is expired. That would be very awkward. I still have the casing somewhere, so I can check. Hi, Albert. Good afternoon. Too long didn't read. Battle passes for cosmetics, so the CEOs make even more money because you buy tiers to unlock the cool stuff at the end. Oh yeah, I've seen those. I've seen those, Welker. I've seen those. The only people I don't mind buying battle passes for is State of Project Gwent, because I know it goes to the devs in good part. And they're also not perfect, like, let's be honest, but hate it less. Does eye lenses make you intimidating even when you're saying normal things? I like strawberries. I am very into playing cute indie games. So hello, French. Similar problems with contact lens. If you wash your face while your lids are closed, should ease it. If you wash your face with your eyes closed. So they already become really uncomfortable then, though, because like they literally crease, like crease. Like they're not even remotely flat. Unfortunately. I heard Immortal Phoenix Rising is pretty good, especially for a Ubisoft game. I barely heard about that one, actually. I also don't buy Ubisoft games because Ubisoft harbors and protects sexual offenders, so we don't buy Ubisoft games anymore. There's a lot of game studios I don't buy from anymore, and you might think at this point, oh, well, you can barely play games now. You're wrong. You're wrong. A real horror happens when your horse's tail glitches out, turns into a rat tail, and then the poop emerges. Oh no. Have you been looking at this? Hi, Skull. A husky didn't, yes. I cry a lot, just like huskies. Sadly, I still think the water itself is bad and try changing the container in the water and see how things go. I cleaned them all. So I don't take them out of the water immediately, Rose. When I get the packages, I take the lenses out, I put it into the 8-hour-long, like, overnight cleaning thing, the one that has bubbly water. And then I put it in a separate fresh lens fuel, and I let it sit there for like half an hour, and then I put them in. I never take it, I never put them in straight from the package, because people have told me that sometimes the water in it isn't very good, so it could cause infections, so we don't, just in case, I just don't do it. Hi, Fan Lover. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Animated emotes! Heard about that Ubisoft XX scandal? Weren't they booted? Let's be honest. You can watch the Jimquisition on that. There's a lot about it. I love it when I find some games that fell off the back of a truck. Just accidentally, yeah. Whoops! Oh, and I picked it up. Well, I wouldn't want it to go to waste. Yes, I'm totally ready for this. Trust me. Actually, I have no idea how much longer this X-Pack is, so we talk a lot. I'm not sorry. I've brought my Wookiee. Don't be
Commander,
intimidated.
Everyone else is with the fleet en route. Save the Empress, of course. She's back on Dromund Cass. I'll connect us.
She looks upset. Oh! That's a whole set! What happened to my dragon lady?
Commander, I'm pleased to see you again.
I can tell.
I am gratified that my Dark Council has worked alongside you so efficiently. Such productive cooperation is crucial to our Empire's future.
Your successes against the Republic reinforcements have all but guaranteed our victory on Corellia.
You're welcome.
But we must not become overconfident.
Because that is a slow and insidious killer. I'm glad I could help. Imagine saying that in the presence of Sith. Those poor missing games that ended up in my hands. I'm making the dramatic eyeliner tutorial and I would love to show you. Show me. But that's the one that make your eyes look very big, right?
Walk me through your plan for the battle.
Given that the enemy is unaware of the details of our strategy, their fleets will assume a flexible defensive formation in geosynchronous orbit above the Meridian Complex shipyard. Contrary to their expectations, I will take most of our ships to the far side of Corellia, forcing at least some of their vessels to break formation and engage us.
And how will you ensure that the enemy chases you?
By yelling loudly.
Indiscriminate bombardment of the planet's surface. Cities, industrial centers, resource caches. We will be impossible to ignore.
Is that... technically I should be against this now because of the promise I made. Because is that... mostly Republic, isn't it? I probably should be against that. Ivan! Welcome back! Candy! Thank you very much for the reset. Hello, hello. I'm doing quite alright, Fan Lover. I was gonna wear yellow lenses today, but that didn't happen. Rip. Rip all of my Witcher TikToks that I was gonna do in yellow lenses. Just like Geralt. How are you? I accidentally acquired an aquatic animal and now I'm playing some new games. Oh no! What happened? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with my cool pack bread and mashed potatoes? Presumably?
We can't butcher civilians just to distract the enemy.
We certainly can.
Regardless, civilians are not a resource our enemy is short on.
Wow!
But Corellia is full of others they can hardly afford to lose. Focus your attacks accordingly.
As you wish. We will target industrial facilities, resource caches, and other strategic assets to draw the enemy away from the shipyard.
With their formation broken, our
Makes more sense
technological
anyway.
advantages will allow us to punch through the remaining defenders and conduct a surface assault on the complex. The last of our dreadnoughts equipped with Isotope 5 reactors will escort the ground assault force through the enemy's blockade. Meanwhile, the silencers commanded by Moff Pyron will destroy any Republic capital ships that attempt to interfere.
Tell me more about these silencers.
Harrower dreadnoughts, modified to carry state-of-the-art mega-laser main cannons. They can destroy enemy capital ships in a single shot.
Once we reach the planet's surface, we will attack the Meridian complex from multiple directions, seize its control center, and disable the shields protecting it from orbital bombardment.
From there, our ships reduce the complex to slag, and the Republic's best hope for victory crumbles into dust.
An impressive and well-conceived plan. But what role will the Alliance and its incomparable commander play?
We don't have to.
The
I
silencers
can
are
sit it
vulnerable
out.
to starfighter attack.
No? Okay.
With the Alliance fleet to escort them, that risk is all but nullified.
As for the commander, I would welcome such a deadly ally in my surface attack group.
I feel like the dark side is honestly just the most obvious show of if you're evil, it's terrible for your skin. Discuss. I wanted to ride Beard. Close enough. Strike. Is there still a healthy player base? I believe so, yes. But I play it as a solo player game. You don't actually have to play with other people to enjoy this game. Trust me. Because a lot of it is just story if you want it to be. There are also operations. A lot of people still play. And finding a group, especially on Darth Malgus, no pun intended, is very easy. I know how to play this game, but Falca's cool eye makeup. Thank you. Is it the lenses? The lenses, isn't it? That's a pretty healthy player base, especially since they pulled the servers together. Yeah, and there was actually a patch very recently. This is actually the most recent patch I'm playing right now.
I'm ready to launch right away.
I'm not on her, though.
These coordinates.
I can't be.
Our attack begins as soon as you arrive, Commander.
Let our enemies remember why they fear the power of the Sith Empire. Let the entire galaxy know our strength.
That's what I enjoyed the most about it. Oh no, you can play this entire game
have
solo.
A ship fueled and ready
Easy.
For us. They're practically drooling. Most of them have never seen a battle this big.
Awkward.
They'll be competing for the most kills. Care to join the pool? Winner takes any interesting gear or other goodies we managed to plunder on the way out.
I'd prefer a date. I can't say that in front of my wife. I'm sorry.
Count me in. I can't lose.
That's the spirit. Everyone's gonna go twice as hard when they find out they're competing with you. Shall we?
Well, they'll still lose on the protagonist. Are you kidding me? I'm ignorant but curious. That's fair enough. I will allow it. I will allow it. That one lady's eyebrow ridges have decided for her that she'd be evil.
Proceed to these coordinates to join our assault formation.
What can you do?
All ships are in position and report ready.
I love how they're green. I think that's the Isotope 5,
Let
isn't
the
it?
battle begin.
Green does look better on us. I like it. We look very futuristic, even more so than we already did. I feel like we should immediately win this because of the Isotope 5, though, right?
Proceeding with bombardment. Targeting infrastructure and industrial objectives only.
Silencer Group, move to your designated firing points. Surface Attack Group, advance.
That's me. I'm that. Malgus is not doing so hot now. He
Isotope
got
5 generators
resurrected?
at maximum output.
I
Engines
guess?
at 322%, shields at 563%.
Energy levels like that, flying this close together, our little ships will never even show up on their scopes. We're all but invisible.
They're concentrating fire! Trying to pick us off one by one!
Ignore
Actually...
them. Maintain course and speed.
Shields! Failing!
He's very upsetty, Spaghetti, you can tell.
We have breached the Republic's defensive line.
All ships, break formation. Scatter!
Won't they at that point, like, figure where we are?
If they miss, they'll hit their own people on the surface.
Oh, we're so smart. And if they don't miss?
And what are we supposed to do if they don't miss?
What if they're good shooters?
Die, I guess. Same as any other day.
Surface attack group, proceed to your landing coordinates. The final phase of the battle is about to begin.
I love how she's so mellow about it. Like, oh, we'll just die. It's fine. No worries. Also, his yellow eyes are basically what my yellow eyes would somewhat look like, so... Now you know what you're missing out on. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, for a reference, I've been playing SWTOR every single Monday for well over a year, for about 3 to 4 hours. And actually a little bit longer than that.
There are more ground cannons than anticipated. All shuttles proceed to secondary drop zones.
Am I winning? I can't tell. Sith Lords are terrible tacticians, not to be confused with strategy.
Republic's gonna send everyone they've got to reinforce this shipyard, so be ready to rack up some big kill counts.
We're gonna try
Contest
harder.
Starts now. A point for every kill. Officers are 5, vehicles and Jedi count for 10. And if you die, you're out.
Weird.
So don't get reckless out there. Understood?
We won't let you down, Major.
You never do. Hop to it. Ready, Commander?
Interesting motivational style. No, I like her. I actually really like her. If a formation scatters, is it still a formation? Well, it ceases being a formation after the fact, right? I'm very happy I found your channel. I'm very happy you're about to enjoy SWTOR, presumably. Oh, well, that guy's out. Oh, that guy's out too. Oh, that guy's out. Suckers. Less competition for me. Those eyes look so cool. Well, thank you, hater. Thank you very much. They were supposed to be yellow today. I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm salty. But they were supposed to be yellow today. I can't mount here. Fine.
Enemy artillery incoming.
What if I ignore the enemy artillery? Ah. Consider that. I don't need kills. If I'm the only one who survives, that means I automatically win. I'm smart. Okay, I don't know why I'm in combat with that. I can't really fight you. There's no way for me to fight. Okay.
To get off this beach, we're sitting banthas out here.
Sitting banthas?
Eat this!
Well, eat this! It's fine. See, look at all the points I'm racking up here. Oh, I got the loathsome again. I keep going up and down with that because I keep doing light side stuff. Just keep matching your eye color with your clothing. I don't have yellow clothing. So then what? What do I do? Oh, do you just have more armor? I'm guessing you do. Good thing most Sith Lords have decent generals and commanders serving under them, so they just order, destroy that thing and leave the strategy to them. The only thing a Sith Lord are good at is betrayal. A lot of it. A lot of it. It's treason then. I mean, can it be treasonous if you're on the Empire side? I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. They kind of expect that of you. Are you winning, Yulden man? If it's directed at Malgus? Malgus is always winning. If he can come back from the dead, I think there's very little that we can really logically do to him. Ah, that's illegal. But this one's worth 5 points. Thank you for the 5 points. I feel like I've already won. Come back, elevator. Oh, that's a tiny heal. There you go. Now that I think about it, you playing with Sith eye contacts would be so immersive. That was the idea.
We're here. Bet I could find some nice cuttings for my garden.
So hopefully I can figure out why they're folding over, I guess. And then maybe wear them anyway. I don't know, I'm gonna try something else tomorrow.
Got something for ya.
I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. I also have red ones. I have red eyes too. Maybe I'll put those on tomorrow. I don't know. Try those instead. I have red ones, and I have, for some reason, fully blue and starry ones. I also have violet eyes for the Yennefer cosplay. And those are, I think, from a different brand, so maybe I'll try those and see if they're better. Because at that point, like, I'll know it's the brand, so I'm gonna try the red ones tomorrow. And if they also fold over, then I'll know it's the brand. And then I'll try the Yennefer ones, which again I think are different.
The main Republic defensive line. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Yes, dear. And now I'll just buy new ones from a different brand, I guess? I don't know. What choice do we really have? Oh, it's a Jedi Knights! You're 10 points! I'm already winning. I've already won. Like, no one's gonna get more than this. And Henri, that doesn't count for you, okay? These are all my kills. I got these. Every time Jinsey wears the white lenses, I just think her eyes are very pale blue color. I had blue lenses as well, but I threw them away because, I thought they were bad, but it turns out they weren't. I just threw away $35 lenses for no reason. But I was new to it, so in my defense, I had no idea, because I was asking around about it, and I'm very, very paranoid about my eyes. For obvious reasons, which is also why I clean them so often. Not my eyes, the lenses. Just a bad batch from that brand. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna try the other ones as well, from the same brand. Because if the red ones work fine, then, you know, maybe then just the yellow ones are bad, obviously. We'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. Yen Gosler, yes. Once I got that sorted, and it cools down a bit, we're gonna have Witcher 3 lore through streams. Hell yeah. In Yennefer cosplay. Please don't be too hot, I need to have a cool head. I'm sorry. I won't wear green lenses. I will wear anything except my green lenses. Hi Slim! Good afternoon. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome to near the end? Actually, people who have played through this already, how many hours do you think are still in SWTOR? I just finished Witcher 3's main story. How'd you like it? What ending did you get? What ending did you get? I always have to ask. There's only one that I consider canon. Singular. Oh no, did my friend not come with me? Henri, why did you not come with me? Oh god, well that is awkward. My friend did not come with me, I am alone. I am fully and completely alone. What can you do, I guess? I'm gonna use my cooldowns first and then use the heals. To you too, buddy. We'll use this one now. Get a little bit of reflect going, innit? I should have done the 1 minute one first, innit? Henri, what are you doing in the meantime? Why are there mines? Oh god. I feel like they're gonna explode? Oh, okay, they are. Am I dying? You can never tell, really? Okay, I'm gonna heal real quick. Oh, be quiet, you're fine! Even though you don't have your friend with you. Oh, they just evaded! Ah! Why? What did I do? I don't even know what I did there. Okay, well, I guess they'll not die. That's fine. I have another heal. Oh god, what are you? Oh jeez. Should I be killing these? I feel like I should be killing these. The fact Henri isn't here for this, Henri! Okay, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Oh, I guess that interrupts my shooting for some reason? This one's definitely worth at least 50 points, Henri. At least. which means I win. Especially considering the fact you weren't even here for it. God. How's it with contacts for real? Not for everyone, or they improved a lot? I heard they tried green contacts for Daniel Radcliffe for Harry Potter, but he had some allergic reaction to it. Not everyone can have lenses, unfortunately. There will definitely be people who are just straight up allergic for it. I was worried about that too. I am gonna go to a optician, is that what you call it? Oogarts? Whatever. I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna bring my lenses and like ask him about it, ask him questions, because while I don't have any issues, they don't hurt, I can see everything clearly, I don't have like red eyes or anything, so I'm totally fine wearing lenses. I still want to make sure. So that's like the main thing, is you have to be careful when using lenses. Only buy from brands that you trust. Clean it a lot. Like again, like I said, what I did with lenses, when you get the lenses in your mail, clean them thoroughly first. So you take them out of the package, you put them in the overnight cleaning, which I think it's clean. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's like one of those things that like hyper clean them. Then you put them in fresh lens fluid that you put in yourself, and then every time you wear them once, at least for me, I immediately throw out the old lens fluid and I put new lens fluid in again once I switch them out. So, because these are your eyes, and the moment you notice like any kind of redness or the pain doesn't go away when you put them in, because when I put them in first, it might feel a little bit like there's sand in your eye, or like they feel a little bit annoying, your eyes will tear. If after a few minutes, like 5 to 10, if that hasn't gone away, you put the lenses out. Do not wear the lenses. Because they're probably not good lenses, or you're not good with lenses, one of the two. Like either your eyes don't like them or your lenses don't like them. I'm very careful about the care for my eyes, so I don't dare put lenses in or other stuff. They need to be pure. But damn, I'd like to use them sometimes, so it can really do wonders. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't intend to wear lenses like all the time, but I will wear them occasionally. And again, I only wear lenses max 4 hours. So I usually, when I stream with lenses in, like this stream will likely be around the 3-hour mark, because I put them in beforehand, which means that I've already had them in for a while, which means I can't do a full 4-hour stream. Because they're my eyes. I gotta be careful. Daniel just wasn't able to wear them comfortably. The allergic reaction was to his nickel glass frames. Oh. Ah. So it wasn't even the lenses. Standard prescription ones are pretty decent. I don't know about colored lenses. Yeah, I can tell you right now that the ones from Primal are excellent. Those are the ones I'm wearing right now. They're from Primal. They are more expensive. And you can wear, like, you can keep them a lot less long. Shorter? The ones I got from Unixo, the ones that failed to apply, you can apparently keep those for a year. I have no good authority on that just yet, because I haven't worn them. I don't know if they're comfortable. I don't know if they hurt. I don't know anything about Unixo yet. But Jenny actually wears them, and she's very happy with them, so I'm gonna try the other lenses I got from Unixo and get back to you, and then maybe I'll just tell you what brands are good from Unixo. But yeah, if you want to get lenses, I would actually start with Primal. And something else that you need to get, something that Unixo actually came with, that is something I'm happy with, is a suction cup thing. So when I first started putting lenses in my eyes, I used my fingers. So you put the lens on top of your finger, and then you just like put them in your eye, right? One of the things that happens when you do that is the lens will get stuck to your hand or to your finger when they're too wet. Or even when they're not very wet at all for some reason, because your eye isn't wet enough. So what you can do is you can buy like a suction cup type thing. It's very small. It's about the size of like, I want to say tweezers. And you use that suction cup to instead of your finger, basically. Instead of your finger, you put it on a suction cup. And then you put that suction cup in your eye. And it will let go so much more easily. So much more easily. Because I was doing these with my fingers. And this one I did with my finger fine, and then this one was giving me trouble. I put it on a suction cup, 2 seconds. It was in immediately. It was very useful. So yeah, those kinds of things. But these are things that you won't really notice until you start putting in lenses. So, and if you are not comfortable wearing lenses, you definitely shouldn't wear lenses, because they are your eyes. And you gotta be careful with them. Which is also why you should not be wearing them every day at that point. Hi, Lofi! How's your video work going, Doom Buddy? How's life? And when I beat Witcher 3 for the first time, I got a fairly good ending, except the non-humans who got what I thought was a bad ending. The non-humans always get a bad ending. Consistently. You messed up with the romance thing. Did you do both, Slim? Slim, did you romance both? Slim. Did you? Sounds like a great regiment. I hope so. I think that's the case with a lot of shows. If I'm not mistaken, that was also the case for Emilia Clarke. Yeah. But I think for Emilia Clarke as well, I think they did a lot of shooting around sand as well. I would be very uncomfortable doing that as well. I think that in the Witcher show they're using a lot of contacts, so I've just improved since then. But yeah, these are very comfortable. Just don't wear them too long. Hi, Junkids! Good afternoon, my friends. As long as you follow guidelines, wearing contacts is perfectly safe. Just listen to your eyeballs, and if they say they don't want to wear the lenses, take them out. Exactly. You can bend the rules a bit, but if you're used to wearing them, but otherwise being strict is the best option. That's what Coolsta said as well. If you start to notice the lens in your eye, because I don't notice that I'm wearing them unless I'm like focusing on it. But if you start to notice that there is a lens in your eye, then you don't want to wear the lens either. And also don't buy, again, don't buy from anything but respected sellers. If you really want to, like, go to an optician first and ask them for advice. But again, the only reason I bought these lenses, I finally took the plunge to buy lenses, is because Made You Look recommended them, and I trust her judgment. And I've had zero problems with these. It's just that it took me years and years and years to actually get them into my eyes. This is something that I will tell you right now. If you have never put lenses in your eyes, there is a very good chance that you will become extremely hopeless at some point. You'll be like, I can't put them in, I'm doing everything wrong, I'm missing something, I'm a klutz, or my eyes are too small, or my eyes are this, or the lenses are bad. You will feel that way. Because it is actually really quite hard to get your lenses or your eyes used to lenses. Like, I can only tell you to practice. That's it. Get a technique that you're comfortable with, and then practice. Like, I tried putting in lenses for like an hour every day, every time before a stream. And eventually, now it's easy-ish, kind of. Like, it's under 20-minute work. I'm getting it down to 15 minutes at some point. I know there's people who wear them all the time, and I'm actually impressed by some people who wear them for long periods of time, like years for shows or something, because that's just, yeah. Yeah, no, exactly, Raven. But like, you don't always see me wear lenses on stream for that reason. I don't want to wear lenses every single day all the time. Like tomorrow I'm gonna try the red eyes, which will be awkward because I'm playing like a really cozy game. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't wear them. Maybe I shouldn't wear them on the cozy game, I don't know. I'll do it on Wednesday, how about that? I'll do it on Wednesday. When we play Halo, I'll wear the red ones. I will never put lenses on my eyes unless it's the only way I can see. That's fair. You don't want them, you don't want them. I was thinking about the Witcher show because most of the actors wear them. Yeah, and they look very natural on them, for sure. Cool red lenses for $5 on Craigslist. Yeah, because I was reading, we were playing Final Fantasy XIV together yesterday, and I was looking up like articles about it. And I found this one article, I was like, oh, you're thinking about wearing lenses for Halloween? Think again! And it was some article where someone was like, well, I was wearing lenses every day, you know, the ones I bought at the gas station. Anyway, don't buy gas station lenses. What can I say? What can I say? It's less a want than the sensation of literally anything touching my eye being unpleasant. That's totally understandable. For me, wearing lenses was something that I kind of wrote down as like a fear to overcome, because I feel like lenses look so cool. I just wanted to overcome it. I wanted to start wearing lenses. That's it. That's all it is. And now I do, so. At a gas station! Like, actually, I found lenses like that, Raven, that look that natural. I was tempted to buy them, but I didn't know the brand very well. I know I'll forget and leave them in while I sleep. That's why you get the colored ones. You can't forget those, and you shouldn't wear them for very long anyway. I know with Witcher 3 I almost romanced Triss because that's what the game kind of pushed you to do. I know! They really do! But I knew about Yennefer and how she was the OG, so I romanced her despite not really knowing anything about her. Oh, it's so funny. On my TikToks, I'm getting so many comments where like, oh, Yennefer's toxic! Yennefer's so toxic! And it's like, Triss raped Geralt. You're gonna tell me Yennefer's toxic? Woo-hoo. Like, I don't actually respond to those comments because, like, I can't tell you in so many words how wrong you are, but hey, fun, fun, fun. That's gonna be a video instead. Secondhand lenses. Ouch! Thief, ouch. My rule of thumb, don't buy gas station anything. You can buy crisps and that's the limits. The limits. Nothing else. There's enough jokes telling people to not even buy food at gas stations. I know! Like gas station sushi? Please. Simply detach eye, apply lenses, put back in. You know what? One day I'm gonna be half robot and I'm gonna like it. I protected Cooleye from a vicious spider. Yes, Coolstar, you're also my hero. Thank you. I romanced Triss my first playthrough, but also my first playthrough was the worst. It's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be. Oh no. It's not good to fall asleep with them in, but it's not life ruining. I know that it definitely increases the chances of getting infections, so don't ever do that. No, I want to become a robot entirely, Cinder. Just a whole robot. I like the pizza at the gas station near my house. You know what? If it's good for you, it's good for you. Have fun. People who bother complaining Yen is toxic are probably also the ones playing Yandere Simulator. Probably yes. Honestly, Krillian, probably yes. They're gonna hate it when I cosplay Yen. But I will. I just completed a video today. Pretty happy with it. Got a bit slowed down by a heatwave in real life recently. It's really bloody hot here as well, Lofi. And actually, I very recently had a poll on Ko-fi and Patreon asking about how people feel about the current state of the videos. And I've been given the green light to scrap my deadlines for the most part. I'm gonna try to still keep it like to the month, but I'm gonna do long videos again. It's gonna be like monthly, I guess, in short, if I don't have the time otherwise. For me, Shani was better than Triss and Yen. I love Shani. Like, no, it's not a good fit for Geralt, obviously, but if I was part of the Witcher universe, I would marry Shani because she is such a wholesome being. I love her. Honestly, well, just, oh, what a lovely there go my teeth. Basically what I'm saying is gas stations are unhealthy. Gas stations are unhealthy. Don't drink the gas either. I do want to become a whole robot, right? Let's go, Lofi. First thing I hear about waking up is Jinsey singing about how bad Triss is in the bus. You're welcome, Matt. Humans can become a robot, but with tech, a human can become a cyborg. I'm gonna try anyway. I know it's gonna end up on my watch later for when I'm cooking. Enjoy it. Shani, yeah. Ooh, we also have a Shani emote, yeah. I'm exceptionally good with checking the expiration date on things. Why do I not believe you? Raven, don't call him out like that. I didn't miss Shani in The Witcher 3, so I'll need to play the DLC. I feel like Shani is the best person you meet overall. Like, every single character in The Witcher is flawed in some way. But you know what? I'm Shani flaws? I don't see him. I don't see him. I see none. At least Henri is here this time. Are you healing? You can't do that, sir. Inconceivable. Last time I got food poisoning, it wasn't because of expired food. Yeah, I just got a whole different kind of food poisoning. You know, the regular kinds. I just ate Apfelmus. I love Apfelmus. You know what? They don't have a good one here, Kolstan. Not even in the German section of the Walmart. It's very upsetting. Cool, I will make another fruit mesh for me consisting of melon and surprise. Well, that sounds, violent. Hello, Jedi friends. I'm here on a mission. I said it once on Ye Olden Witcher 2 stream, everyone in The Witcher 2 is flawed in some way. It's true, they are. They have to be. Even our favorite local vampire, and especially Geralt. My poor, poor, sad vampire man. Yeah, cool. We'll talk about that when we do a Witcher 3 lore through with on Fridays. The podcast with Jinsey and Raven who talk about The Witcher 3 on certain topics. And then we will definitely forget the topic and talk about something else entirely. Also definitely still Witcher related, but not related to the topic whatsoever. Don't ask. Did I win? Of course you did. Did you consider finding Thaler attractive and flawed? Thaler is interesting, okay? We'll call him interesting. You can get food poisoning from mayo. It's actually not too rare. Staph aureus poisoning? Oh my god. What the hell? It's a... I'm only on 2nd chapter, still after 2 years in Witcher 1. Have all the games on DLC, but I've read all the books. But you've played The Witcher 3 at least then, right?
Got something for ya.
Or nah. Because in that case, at least have something to look forward to afterwards. I will still say, and I'll die on this hill, The Witcher 1 had the best atmosphere. Out of all of the Witcher games. Out of every single one of the Witcher games, The Witcher 1 had the best atmosphere. Bar none. Witcher 2 had the best story and the best characters. And The Witcher 3 was the overall most accomplished game. Weirdly, like The Witcher 3's base game especially, it doesn't even... I don't think I even like that necessarily better than The Witcher 1. But the expansions, however, I love. Gondor Odin was such a more focused, more interesting villain than they made the White Frost. And especially when I got to meet Regis again. Okay, fine, ignore me then. Dang. I'll ignore it for 2 seconds. Oh, no, now you want to fight. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'll wait for you guys to talk about how much a masterpiece both The Witcher show is. No, we're not gonna do that. We already talked about The Witcher show at length on the Patreon, on our podcasts, on our Ko-fi. We're not gonna talk about The Witcher show again because we want to be happy, and The Witcher show does not make Raven or me happy, so we are just not gonna talk about it. I want to do 1, 2, 3. Oh, you've not played 2 and 3 yet. Oh dang, are we spoiling? Yes, we are. Thaler is interesting in that he works in mysterious ways from Witcher 1 to 3. Yeah, something about shoes. That's almost like the Mass Effect 1 series. Yeah, for me, honestly, but like not everyone agrees with that, right? Most people will say, oh, The Witcher 3 is the best one. I just don't necessarily agree with that. That's all. I played Witcher 2 in 640-480 because my graphic card was dying. So was mine, Grulian, and it was so bad. The lag in my game was so bad that I could not play the arm wrestling game because it lagged too hard. It's great. Witcher 1 is sadly basically unplayable for current younger players. Well, that's why I have the lore through, I guess. They can just watch that. I don't know. And to be fair, a lot of people I have still gotten to try The Witcher 1 at least. And I think there's probably mods to change the gameplay somewhat. I've been considering playing Witcher 1 as I have the game, but I already watched your lore playthrough of it. Well, I mean, no. Then you've basically seen everything, to be fair. You've not seen the Flaming Rose path, because I hate them. And I will never do the Flaming Rose path. I only did it once because I wanted to know what happens. And that's it. It's all they'll ever get from me. One playthrough. We'll talk about games and books, exactly. I was definitely expecting more of the Wild Hunt in the Wild... Yeah, see, here's the thing, Duck. Well, again, we'll talk about this on the podcast as well. We're just gonna call it a podcast, yes. But The Witcher 3 was supposed to be way, 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 way more Wild Hunt focused. And then they, like, in the middle of it, they scrapped everything and just decided to make it Ciri focused instead. Which, like, I love Ciri, but you can definitely tell. Last arm wrestling game was funny as heck in the lore through. That was the one with the drugs one, right? Drugs. Okay, I've been on TikTok too much. I've seen The Witcher 1 prologue recreated with The Witcher 3 assets. I have, but I'm not necessarily very interested in that because I feel like it also destroys a lot of the atmosphere that I like so much about it. Honestly. Lore playthrough is better. Thank you. Soon we could also look forward to a Raven stream of maybe Witcher 2. More Witcher. Thanks to you, I've played Witcher 1 after I discovered you on YouTube, and I'm very happy I played it. So I'm glad to hear it, Lasmalai. I'm glad to hear it. Again, like, the atmosphere is just on point. Very good. Leo who?
You're near the industrial monorail that
Am I?
services the spire.
Am I?
If it is still operational, it will be the fastest way inside.
We're gonna fight here. Oh, they're both evil. Okay, well I have Henri here this time. So it's okay. I've never played any of the Witcher series, but I love how much you guys love it. I feel like if I don't like talking about things I don't like, which is why I didn't actually really like talking about the show, but when I can talk about The Witcher just in general, like lore-wise, let's go! Let's have this conversation! I should probably tell TikTok that I have a Twitch and a YouTube at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Did anyone find me through TikTok? I doubt it. I doubt it. I never talk about my Twitch on TikTok. Actually, here's fun. Here's a fun one. I'll just put highlights on there from Twitch sometimes. And then they'll know. Then they'll have to know. I've actually managed to avoid all Witcher game related things so far, gameplay and so forth, and most talks I've heard of The Witcher only from the books. Okay, I'll try not to say too much. So I need to clip more. Yes, Colsta, let's go! Let's go! And I still have to work more on putting my the skits for my YouTube videos on there too. More uploads! Witcher 3 Wild Hunt turned into Witcher 3. Do you have time for Gwent? It would have turned into that anyway, let's be honest. Let's be honest. The eyes creep me out. They're supposed to, Marcus. If I open my eyes really wide, then they're very creepy. Then they're very creepy. How you doing, buddy? I found you through TikTok. No, wait, that was tactics. Wow, tactics. How dare you? Once I'm healthy again. I have some clips already, I think I need to use. I have to do that laugh with these eyes. I'm sorry. I can't normal laugh with these eyes. Haven't been doing my Gwent check-ins in the standalone Gwent game. I have been pretty much AWOL from Gwent, but I still watch people play it, basically. I watch other people play it. The lore through hasn't started and I already asked Jinsey about Gwent. Want to play a game of Gwent? You would totally play a game of Gwent. Okay, I need to get this guy on me because Henri isn't gonna heal herself because she's bad at that. Oh, and now you're oh my god. Henri! Yeah, you would be on the floor, wouldn't you? You would be on the floor. Here. Does that also apply to Henri? It does. Okay. See, she's fine. She's fine. She got her wisdom teeth pulled, Fergus. All of them. Absolutely all of them. And more loot, please. Oh, my inventory is full. Whoops. Do you want to go and sell my trash items right now?
Moving out.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you have to see this. I'm very sorry. They play a game of Gwent and then they can't hire Geralt for a contract because there goes all their money, and I also steal their cards. Gwent, like, the TikTok I was gonna make was actually Gwent related as well. I was gonna make a Gwent TikTok. Trust me, it was gonna be super funny, I swear. I swear. Don't swear, Jinsey. Not on stream? What is this? Oh, it's gear. 268? Is that actually good? No. No, it isn't. Crafting mats, however. More crafting mats. How did I get these? Oh no, now you had to look at it even more. I'm sorry. Of course, that's not as wise as I am. And you're gonna be a doctor. If anyone wants to replay Witcher 3 on PC, I'd highly recommend the Gwent Redux mod. Really spices up the card game, inspired by the standalone game. Does it actually change the gameplay? I wonder. I had 2 of my wisdom teeth removed. I think? I'm actually not even sure. 1 or 2. And I had no pain. Because my mouth is very big. I have room for everybody. Ooh. Okay, no, don't take that out of context. I mean all my teeth. Ugh. I was really happy now. On the weekend I had again some pains due to the teeth, and I had this issue so much in the last year. It was due time. Yeah. I think if they... Like, my brother had that as well. He actually had to have his old jaw changed up even. Perfect phrasing. Oh well. As long as you have painkillers. I have to take 3 per day. Are you on your 3 yet? I was gonna say.
Eat this.
The only thing we have is over-the-counter ibuprofen, and that one's just kind of not that effective. still have mine and they don't bother me. Yeah, I think I just had the one that was very much in the way of whatever it was. Like, I think it was growing crooked. Like, it was growing the wrong way. So, yeah. The dentist spooks you. I had a very good dentist. Honestly, I really, really, really miss my dentist from the Netherlands. And I will continue to miss him forevermore. I don't even have a dentist here yet. Hell, I don't even have a doctor here yet. Trust no one. I was kind of terrible at Gwent in The Witcher 3. There's a good bit of luck to it. No, actually. The only thing you have to do is get spies. And wow, people are still mad at me for making a Gwent video about that with that in the title. Fun fact. But yeah, just get spies. That's it. Collect spies, play spies. Congratulations, you've won the game. I need to get my wisdom tooth removed, but I'm scared of dentists, so I haven't done it yet. Go find my Dutch one. He's very nice. Am I bad at Gwent, or is it my fear of losing? A little bit of both, eh? And we're out of water. If they're not bothered, then it's probably fine to keep them. Yeah, like if they get in the way, then you gotta get rid of them. Do I have to go all the way around? I think I do. Oh yes, I do. Watch a Gwent speedrun? What do you mean, a Gwent speedrun? How would that work?
Eat this!
I love how when she says to eat this, it honestly sounds kind of like she's nice about it. I don't know why. Green Jedi champion! Well, I'm blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. And use decoys. That's another one. Another spy, basically. And then eventually you'll get the wombo combo with Frost and Villain Trettenmirth. We all know the wombo combo, don't we? Do we know the wombo combo? We better know the wombo combo. To the 2 different dentists I went so far, one at the place my parents live, another one where I live, they were awesome. And the orthodontist was also very good. Yeah, I've never really had bad luck with that, and I hope that kind of holds. Spies, decoys, and Villain Trettenmirth. Especially when you like play like the high spy and then you Villain Trettenmirth. Oh, poor lads. Poor lads. I've only had good dentists, honestly. I've heard some terrible things about certain dentists who just want to put bridges in for some reason everywhere they go. Well, mine have a cavity at the top ones refuse to come out. Somebody thinks that it'd be better to get them removed. Yeah, probably. Especially the cavity one. I'm gonna say. There's no end, only the force or early retirement as a glowing spirit. Oh wow, yeah, no, I never even... No, did I get an answer to that? I don't even know if I did. People who have played SWTOR, how much longer is this expansion, do you think? If you've played it, actually. Maybe you've not played this storyline. Which also understandable. Of course. A good dentist is hard to find. My great uncle was one of the best, and I still didn't let him pull a shaky baby tooth. Aww. He paid you for it! Aww. Wholesome. They usually ask me if I wanted them. You will always say no. Of course you don't want them. It's like a last resort kind of thing. Friend told me that one dentist he knew from back in the 90s just pulled out every tooth that wasn't healthy anymore. See, now I get why some people are scared of the dentists. If that's what you do, if that's what they do. Okay, we're gonna yeet some things out of my inventory. Oh, I can't apparently take that one out? Okay. Everything else is yeetus deletus. We'll keep that, and not that, and not... Yes, I know I'm not allowed to keep it. I don't care. I do not care. I swear they keep it in escrow just so, like, you come back at some point and you're like, oh my god, I have so much money now. That's not how it works. Nobody has played SWTOR. Only Gen Z. Only me. A friend of mine played Witcher 3 and only played Gwent once or twice. I was very disappointed in him, given how hard he fell for Triple Triad in Final Fantasy VIII. Some people just don't like it. Like, that's fair. I can't be mad. More Gwent for me. The Gwent Redux mod rebalances spies, so they have you pull one extra card, but they have minus power. Lowers enemies' total power.
Got something for ya.
Also, every faction has their own spy card, so it's not just Northern Realms or Nilfgaard. That's probably good. I could play spies with Squirtle, is what you're saying. Last thing I want is someone being opinionated in the medical fields. Please don't have opinions. Just look at my teeth.
Hands up!
Don't shoot! I'm a pacifist. I'm Theron Cedrax, obviously.
Wait, don't I know him?
Preeminent expert in exotechnology and senior design engineer for this facility.
Theron, huh? Don't you have a buddy named Theron?
Another Theron? He probably spells it the stupid way.
What?
Presumably, you're here to seize control of the facility?
Don't I know him?
Or perhaps to sabotage the defensive systems?
Is he not the guy who has like the hologram woman? Or am I just like, is he just like different? I don't know. My childhood dentist was great and my current one is too. I just had one bad dentist. Oh! Ouch. I recently started playing Witcher 3 and I don't understand how to play Gwent yet. It's okay. You don't have to. Just fun. Just buy spies. Consular command. Yeah, the guy with the hologram one. I knew it. He sounded too smarmy. There's some weird ass clients. One story the great uncle told me was one guy wanting all of his teeth removed and dentures fitted because in his words his teeth are going to be removed anyway. Interesting. It's like the real life secret war that goes on between Shans and Shans. Yes, but we don't like this man, really. Why shouldn't we kill you?
Make yourself useful or you're dead.
I would love to make a grand speech about never giving up and choosing death over dishonor, but the truth is, the situation is out of my hands.
That you know
All
of.
defensive systems, shields, anti-aircraft guns, and so on, have been transferred to the secondary control station near the top of the spire.
By you.
All of this equipment is useless now. So there's really nothing to be accomplished here, and nothing I can help you with.
Commander.
Apparently the shield controls have been transferred to another control center, higher up in the spire.
So he is useless.
So?
None of the computers will respond, my lord. And I'm seeing some lightsaber burns over here.
That was the Jedi, Tau Adair. She's commanding the last of the facility's
He's very
guards.
helpful, weirdly.
She severed the connection as soon as control was transferred, then headed upstairs.
Then we have our target. Commander, on Ossus, we united our strength to crush the Jedi who tried to oppose the Empire.
We did do that.
Repeated that triumph. Join me, and together we will win a victory for the Empire that will change the course of the galaxy forever.
Flirt, of course. Can you hook up with Darth Malgus? Y'all. Can you hook up with Darth Malgus? I feel like he wouldn't be into me. Asking for science. I have a wife, Raven! I'm married! She'll kill me. Because I flirted with Malgus Energizer. For the Empire,
Together,
buddy.
We'll be unstoppable.
Major, hold this position, no matter the cost.
Yes, my lord. And what about him?
Kill him!
He's useless to us. Kill him.
He was annoying the first time.
Holiday. I'm sorry.
Holiday? What a weirdo. We'll keep you covered. Good luck up there.
I'm sorry, I never liked him. I never liked him. Bye!
Moving out.
That's for insulting Theron, clearly. Like, he has no use for me, because, like, I know who he is, so technically, like, obviously my character doesn't, but, like, the only thing he could do is sabotage us, basically. Really. Like, he could sabotage the computers, because he always knows more than he tells you. Malgus killed his last lover.
No. Steady.
Rip.
Fear is a deadly weapon, but only if you let them have it.
Hello, I killed your friend. You made his hologram a widow. I did. One less person that might betray us. Exactly, exactly. Hi, Nilzers. Hope you're all having a better day than me. I hope so too. By that line. Surrender, buddy.
Drop your weapons. Surrender. There's no need for more blood today.
Like, I want to keep her.
We won't back down. Fools. Not one of you could hope to defeat us.
You're not fighting one of us.
You're fighting all of us! Ah! Okay.
You're fighting all of us.
Then you will all die.
Yeah, that's how it works, really. I don't know what you were thinking, fighting the protagonist like that. Especially these guys, like... Okay, Jedi, I get, but, like...
We will stop you, here and now.
That wasn't even an attempt, boy! Look at that AoE. Malgus is such a winner, even if he kills his wives. It's fine. Stop throwing things at me. See, he's tanking them, and he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care. I would say you gave it a good go, but you didn't. You really didn't. I just had to fight with my brother? Oh, look at my lenses. Forget everything that happened. Look at my lenses instead. Oh, I guess I could do this as well. Yeah, I even have heals. Why did you put those heals down for me? You weirdo. You did that to yourself. Only way this would work is if they had a big damage resistant buff while Tawidar is alive. Yeah, exactly. But they don't! Like, she's the only one who can do anything, and she's still barely doing damage. It's gotta be a versus video for Malgus versus Vader. Who would win that? Who would win? I feel like Malgus is like one of the most powerful Sith you ever run into ever.
They can't beat us when we stand together.
Oh well, there's the damage reduction buff, I guess. There's like one person just kind of hanging out there.
Attack as one. We can win.
What do you mean attack as one?
The Force is with me.
Ah, you made a new one. The Force is not with you at this moment in time. Here, we'll have this one.
Attack as one. We can win.
No, you can't.
The Force is with me.
Unless... Oh, you're immune. The Jedi Champion is immune. Okay. She's like, oh, what? You have another heal? You bet I do. You bet I do.
You are beaten. Your shipyard will be obliterated. Your Republic will crumble. And your fellow Jedi will be hunted to extinction.
That's the grocery list?
Your destruction is inevitable.
So in the end,
as gravity.
What does that even mean? But yes, Andir, it didn't even matter. And did you just drop that on your own head? And Malgus is just like, well, I guess I'll die again. It's fine. I'll get resurrected. Who cares?
Catastrophic structural damage detected.
You don't say.
Evacuation protocols recommended.
I'm disabling the shields now.
Warning. Defensive shields have been disabled. Warning.
Hey Malgus, you still out there?
The shields are down. We're evacuating now.
All ships, target the Meridian complex. Fire!
Wait, I'm still here. Malgus was modeled after Vader. I can see that, yeah. Is your bounty hunter dark or light side? My bounty hunter is money side.
Evacuate to RV point Orek.
Advantage side. Whatever helps me win side. His Starline has all the limbs, yeah, that's true. Like to see Clone Wars as 7 Maul versus Vader pre-Kenobi fight. See Malgus in there instead. Malgus is not only powerful, but is a charismatic leader and has way more progressive ways for the Sith Empire. Yeah, I don't actually really, I don't hate him, even though he did try to kill me. Your character's Dutch. Well, it is me, and she is wearing orange, so, you know, I guess so. Are we having a funeral for Darth Malgus? I doubt it. Hey, I killed your toy again. Accidentally this time, I swear. Hey.
Commander, allow me to congratulate you on a job well done. Your victory on Corellia is an incomparable testament to your value as an ally of the Empire.
Yes, sir.
Rumors suggest
great
things are soon to come for you.
I hope your day goes much better.
And your rewards
after
are
this.
well earned.
Huh. Rumors?
What kind of rumors? What are you talking about?
I can say no more.
Oh, well,
Farewell,
say no more,
Commander.
say no more. Know what I mean? Star Wars is basically just a story starting with the Dutch colonizing fleet. Yeah.
You truly embody the finest aspects of the Sith doctrine.
We are the Empire.
Coordination and focus gave us this victory. When we fight as one united empire, we cannot fail.
Do not forget, our unity extended beyond even our own empire. Commander, you are a welcome sight. Do join us.
I have.
With their shipyard destroyed, the Republic has already retreated from countless worlds.
We've been watching in real time. Terribly entertaining.
I will develop plans to extend our lines and claim the most valuable of these territories in a matter of weeks.
A shame that Malgus couldn't enjoy the fruits.
Oh, you don't think it's actually
His
a bad
recovery
thing?
will take some time, but rest assured he will return to the fold soon enough.
I'll fix him again. Uh-huh.
Victory over our ancient enemies grows closer by the minute.
Our ancient enemies. Thinks as good as a nudge to a blind bat. Wing, wing, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? What's our next step?
What is your plan moving forward?
We should speak in private, Commander. The rest of you are dismissed.
Ooh. Hot.
Despite our victory, I find that the Dark Council is best used for administrative purposes, and not to conducting critical wartime activities.
She says they suck.
The Empire needs an organization capable of rapid, decisive action, operating outside the Dark Council's purview. A group answering directly to me. My predecessor had such a group, the Hand, though its members were insane, murderous fanatics.
I'm gonna be that.
I will construct my own Hand, formed of the Empire's best and most loyal frontline personnel.
Definitely
my
me.
first choice would be to recruit the Hand's initial ranks from your alliance, to have Odessen officially join the Empire and your members become full citizens. As he would be charged with hunting down and eliminating our Empire's enemies, I can think of no better title for you than simply Hunter. Of course, you may forego all of this and maintain your alliance's independence.
I think I will, actually.
I would still have you working directly with my Hand, rather than the Dark Council.
I think we're gonna forego that.
The choice is yours. Will you return to the Empire, or remain the Alliance commander?
There's no way that the Alliance would even be okay with that. Like, can we be honest? Like, the Alliance would not be okay with me just saying, hey, we're Empire now. Like, I feel like we need to remain neutral, especially because at that point, like, if we join the Empire, I will actually lose influence rather than gain it. So for me, this is technically a step down. It's not the mother of the twins. No, she's like a completely separate person. I think she used to be a researcher or something, you know? But yeah. Most loyal ones like, I go already return to the Republic. Yeah, but I would also lose Theron. For sure. There's a bunch of other ones as well. And again, like, I would lose power. Like, where's my influence gone if I'm just basically hers? If I'm signing away my freedom, I'm gonna keep the Alliance.
I've worked hard to build my alliance. I want to keep it as it is.
So be it, Commander.
It is.
I had hoped that Malgus might act as our liaison going forward, but in his absence, I will find another suitable candidate. We will contact you very soon, Commander. For now, farewell.
Very soon. Like, if you'd given me a place on the council, maybe, even though you said that they weren't that important, I still think maybe that would have been more a thing for me. Is someone still going to try and assassinate me? Because we never actually got back to that assassin
the
thing.
damage this time. But what about the next time?
I can't see the future, Theron. Well, not often, at any rate.
Not exactly reassuring. But I'll admit, could have been a lot worse. I said I'd give him a shot, so I'll give him a shot.
I confess, being fully funded by the Empire might have made our daily operations easier. But I have no qualms with our current arrangement.
Right?
I'm glad we're keeping some distance personally.
Of course he
I'm
is.
told there's quite a raucous party up in the officers' lounge. Would you care to be the star guest?
I'm gonna kiss you now. I didn't even get to kiss my wife otherwise this entire stream. Through the helmets? Through the helmet. Okay. You know. Close enough.
Yes, that's a much better idea.
Right? Right? Da-da-da.
Hey, thanks again for finding me that bottle.
You're welcome.
Of course. If you need anyone to share it, count on it. Mind if I borrow her a minute?
The three of us, you want to go upstairs? Like, we have time. We have time.
Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Osus wasn't even that long ago. We've already made it through so much. That's war, I suppose. Still, most grunts aren't lucky enough to work with the deadliest fighter in the entire galaxy. Which reminds me, congratulations, contest winner. Your prize is in the mail.
Nice. Listen, can I... I wish I could, like, offer to just bring her along with Lana. That would be nice, sir.
I'd like to dedicate my killing achievements to the many, many people who've tried to get in my way over the years.
Never miss an opportunity for practice.
Ever?
I actually came to talk about something else. Back on Corellia, I didn't actually make it out with the rest of the shuttles. Got caught under some falling debris and all the chaos. I wouldn't have made it out at all if they hadn't lent me a hand.
They?
An old ally. You never
You're the
Scourge?
one who tried to kill me on Meksha.
That was him?
Take it personally.
It was a
And
test.
Kira. Huh.
Nothing more.
Huh.
You actually passed.
What are you talking about?
The heck are you two doing
Lord
here?
Scourge, once a loyal servant of the Empire.
And not anymore.
Kira Carson, Jedi Knight. Not thrilled to be here.
All three of us have fought the same enemy. The former Sith Emperor, Tenebrae, Vitiate, Valkorian, whatever you wish to call him. We know he was once a part of you. And we both felt his destruction, but he has always been a master.
You think he's still around? Are you kidding me?
We had to be sure that he wasn't lingering in your mind, hidden, waiting to come out only in the most dire circumstances. Now, we are sure.
I wasn't about to die, so how would you know? I don't think you would. So you like my tweet? Do you keep up with My Hero Academia? No, but I am on my way to. I am definitely not at the end yet. I am definitely not at the end, because it's like on 300 something. I'm getting there. Well, you know when I'm done. Anybody want a story? I can't read a story right now. Save it for next time. For the start. I have no more water. I'll actually have to end soon. Tomorrow you can do a story for sure, because I won't be wearing lenses, and I'll make sure to get 2 glasses of water. I know one of those people, only one. I actually like both of these guys, honestly. Don't know why this talk of sleep instantly made me think of Shark Boy's Dream song. Dream, 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 dream. It's getting really dark in the manga. I know, I actually already saw a picture of Deku's new outfit, and I was like, my boy, what happened? Do you want a hug? What are we even playing? We're playing Zelda, the Wind Waker. I don't know Scourge. He was like the hand of the Emperor before. And then he changed to our side. Because he thought like the Emperor was going a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Maybe Jinzy needs a bottle of water, which I do actually. I do need a bottle, but we don't have one. I actually pre-ordered some stuff on the Final Fantasy XIV site. And once that's here, it actually comes with a Final Fantasy XIV bottle. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Honestly, Lofi, I kind of also want to just... I want the anime to catch up, but I know it never will. Like, if Attack on Titan is ever gonna be an example of anything, they're gonna let anime watchers... They're gonna keep us hanging forever. But... Shota Aizawa's voice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, have you seen this one actually? I actually got... Okay, weird thing. So... I have this one. It's Shota, but like in reverse, I woke up this way. But now I have another one! They accidentally sent me 2. I have 2 Shotas. I don't know why. I mean... Otter plushie? No! Nick wanted the... he wanted the vinyl set. And I got some of the class pins for on the fridge. So I don't know. The anime can't catch up because they take their time. And you know what? I'd rather it look good than they rush it, so... You know. Well, he does! Like, come on. Hi, Pizza! Good afternoon, my friend. Why test me? You're an odd pair, you are.
I don't see Jedi and Sith cooperating very often outside of my alliance. How did you end up working together?
Love.
That is a very long story.
Love.
We can't risk saying more here. Let's travel to your base on Odessen. It should be safe for us to talk there.
Alright.
What?
Stuff?
The
things?
final, gruesome weapon of Tenebrae.
Boy. I love how even my character's just like... Another one? Another super weapon? The how manyth is this? Are we on the 20s yet? I really like them taking the time with the anime production. I used to love One Piece, but the quality of the show and the practice pacing made me eventually quit it. Yeah, I can see that.
What a mess.
I have removed all compromised components. Where shall we begin repairs?
Checking the failsafe is always first. Empress Asina had us double the explosive charges after the Osis mission.
Oh.
It's a real pain to hook up.
Oh.
Yes, I examined the device after removing it. Highly complex.
You removed it? What are you thinking?
It was rendered inoperable due to damage. Replacement is required. Interestingly, it was the only damage not caused by crushing impacts. The exterior perimeter was actually cut by a high heat implement.
Oh, no. Oh dear.
Give me the droid. And a ship.
Oh dear. So that's how she kept him in line? By putting a bomb inside of him? He is not pleased. He is not a pleased boy. Oh no. Not even close. He is a very upsetty spaghetti boy. Oh, was it the end? Was it the Yo! Have we finished SWTOR? Kids, I think we finished. I think. Also, they're doing like 2 musics through in the same at the same point. Yeah, actually, Lofi, question: how do you feel about One Punch Man? Because I really liked the first season of One Punch Man, but the second one was like kind of less so. Because I know they changed studios, and like the studio that did the first season went on and did like Mob Psycho, I think. But I really prefer the animation of the first season, by like a lot. You remember playing that? You do? Dang, you're actually caught up. Okay, we can talk to him. Oh, I actually have to pick one? Can I look what they look like? Does it matter? I'll have that one, I guess. Where do we meet them? Where do we meet them? Do we know where we meet them? I have no idea where we... Let's go to my ship. I think that's the general feeling about One Punch Man. Yeah, and it's like, it's a shame, right? Like, I don't know if they bought over the studio or not, but I was like really just quite disappointed. I still like season 2. It's just I like it a lot less. First is great, second season is meh. Yeah, honestly, I feel that way. It'd be funny if it ended at that. Slight disappointment if I would. CD for OPM season 2 sadly could never have lived up to the passion project that was season 1. Yeah. And I almost felt like when they first made it, they also thought, well, it's like a funny one-off joke, but it can't be a series. And then they were like, yes, it can be. We'll make it. Still the Echoes of Oblivion story, the final great closure for the Emperor? Ah! The Mandalorian story ops? The who? And the most recent Secrets of the Enclave story. I'm bamboozled. People said that this was the last one. How did they lie to me? I don't think I've even heard about the Mandalorian story ops, though. I don't do operations, if that is like a thing. I don't do operations. I don't do like... I literally just do like the main story that I can do solo. That's it. It's popular, make more! Yeah, exactly. Every time. Oh, story flashpoint. Okay. Yeah, I can't find people for that. I'm not gonna do that. Scourgy boy. Scourgy lad. Hello. I want to go nap, but I can't. Sleep on the floor anyway.
We're here. Now tell me what this is all about.
As I told you on Viking Space Dock, Tenebrae's last gruesome weapon.
Dun dun dun.
He sought immortality.
I know they are, Thief. I've been doing them. I've been doing everything solo.
Survives now.
Everything solo.
I was his most powerful servant once. His wrath. But I learned of his true nature and plotted his downfall for centuries.
What the fuck, Thief?
Ultimately, I saw what had to be done and betrayed my empire.
That's extremely demeaning. Don't.
That is how I came to fight alongside Kira.
We fought the Emperor's servants constantly for years. We even thought we'd beaten him alongside my master. Then Yavin 4 happened. And Valkorion.
I received
he was not happy to see
guidance from an old ally. Instead of seeking out our enemy in his current shell, you, as it turns out, we sought a different target. Tenebrae hid his original body where no one could harm it. As long as that body remained in stasis, the galaxy's greatest evil could never truly be killed.
Unless we destroyed Tenebrae, the fight against Valkorion would never really be over.
Since Valkorion is gone, I assume you succeeded.
We did. As we later learned, we destroyed his first body just as you purged the last vestige of his twisted spirit from your mind. That is when his final weapon was unleashed. A Sith ritual, carved into his very flesh, unleashed an ancient plague from every molecule of his decaying corpse.
Ah, gross!
We were both knocked out cold, comatose for more than a year. Satil Shan was the one who finally pulled us out of that nightmare, and started a new one.
Yeah, she does do that.
Kira and I have both been vessels for a portion of Tenebrae's power. It acted as a sort of vaccine. But Satil had no such protection, nor did any of her followers. Within days, they were all laid low, trapped in a nightmarish slumber. In helping us, they are knowingly doomed themselves.
Sounds a little bit like King Tut. Feels like it was just a no breaks needed production for season 1, and then season 2 kind of got whatever the production committee could find to get out. Yeah, like storyline wise, I also felt it was less interesting. You know, outside of animation in general, but yeah. Very big lad, yes. I don't understand the Force. Actually, my character wouldn't, so...
Sith rituals? A Force disease? I don't really see how I can help you with this.
I mean, technically I couldn't.
You're the only one who can.
The infection is worsening. There is a darkness growing among the afflicted.
We can feel their minds connecting, communicating. We're afraid they might be merging somehow.
Into a new Valkorion.
Merging into what? Another Valkorion? Is this plague bringing him back somehow?
It's too early to make that conclusion. Whatever it is immensely dangerous. We must stop.
Okay, kill everyone who's inflicted.
We loaded Satil and all of her followers onto a transport to keep them quarantined, along with a few med droids to tend to them. The transport is programmed to fly a random course through unsettled sectors of the Outer Rim, all weeks away from civilization. I can send a signal to alter the course, bring it to another empty system that's closer so that we can meet it in a shuttle.
We board the ship and connect our minds with yours through the Force. Together, we will face this entity and purge it from existence. And if we cannot purge it, then we destroy the transport and hope we've ended the old monster's schemes forever.
So my first option was just to kill everybody. Yeah. Sure, yeah, let's do that.
If what you say is true, this thing could be getting stronger by the minute.
Fly into the sun, yeah.
Right away. It's gonna take a while for the transport to come back into range.
Then we should stay here until it does. If you require any assistance in the meantime, don't hesitate to ask.
Not so fast. I'm not fighting the Republic or the Jedi, so if that's what you want, definitely hesitate to ask.
Ignore her.
Ignore her.
If necessary, I can slay enough of your enemies for both of us. She grows on you. Eventually.
See, I knew I liked Scourge. It's like, I like killing people, regardless of affiliation. It's my favorite thing, in fact. Murder? Oh yes, please. Let's do a lot of that. The story changes. I think OPM got really boring past the first 12 episodes for me. Saitama inevitably takes a secondary character role to avoid ruining stakes, and it just turns into what it intended on parodying. Exactly. And like, the problem with him being One Punch Man, and there never really being anybody who can actually beat him, like, the crux of the plot really kind of hinges on, one, that Saitama is always late to the battle, of course. 2, that nobody ever sees him do these things. And 3, that he keeps one-punching people, which makes every fight really boring. You're like, oh, well, you know, maybe everyone else is gonna lose against this big guy, but like, Saitama exists. So there's never going to be a point where you will lose, because Saitama exists. You know what I mean? And I'd like some interesting cyborg action. And I think, like, it's interesting to think that, you know, I think it's number 6 on the list, who's like the guy who keeps doing things from a distance, who's actually the cyborg who also, you know, ruined the day for, what's his face? Oh, what's his name again? Cyborg friend. I forget his name. But you know how I mean. Like, I thought that was interesting, but like, because the story moves forward so slowly, it almost feels like everything's filler, a little bit. You know, because like, they spent so much time with like the whole alien thing as well. Like, there were definitely funny parts, for sure, but it just, nothing really moved. Nothing moved. It doesn't make Melora, Saitama have the most boring life because of that. I know, that's why he's so upset all the time. The only thing more enjoyable than murder is getting paid for it. That's why Boros was so fun to me. He didn't actually get one shot. Everything feels like filler to me. Yeah. Yeah. See, and I tried to get into Mob Psycho, but for Mob Psycho, the character that basically takes advantage of Mob bothers me so much that I can't enjoy it. Which is, I feel it's really sad because like the animation is super interesting, but the guy just bothers me so much where he's like, and it's very much actually a One Punch Man situation where somebody just takes credit for everything that Mob does. But he bothers me so much. Like, I don't want to see him. And, I mean, yeah, Kale, I can believe that, honestly. The funny opiness satire of Saitama can only go so far. Yeah, which is why I thought one season would have been perfect. Like, at that point, you just, you know, end it there. But then they didn't. And there's gonna be season 3 and everything. He bothered me too, to my core, but I recommend pushing through. It gets addressed. Oh, they better address him with a hammer to the face. He bothers me so much. You know what I've not actually caught up on is, oh god, what's it called? The Promised Neverland? I think another season is out, but I never caught up. Season 2. And I should, because, like, that one was really dark. Karmic recognition is all I can call it. Good. Good. Okay, I'll give it a go. So people wanted more One Punch Man, it was so good. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. When studios keep going like, well, they really like it, so we should make more, that will inevitably, eventually, destroy what you liked about it so much. Always. Like, there's a reason that the shows that we like the most ended on their peak. Like, think of all the shows that you loved that just ended at some point. That were just like, no, that's it. This is the ending that we had in mind. This is why it's good. Like, I would have loved to see more Avatar: The Last Airbender, but they just didn't. Like, they did Korra, and I liked Korra, but I also liked Korra less than Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then just nothing. And that's good, that's fine. That's how it should be. I started season 2 and dropped it. Pacing was all over the place and lost me. Oh, really? Oh, that's awkward. I was kind of curious where they were going with that. Kasumi and I recently watched Fruit Basket. I love Fruit Baskets! I love Fruit Baskets so much! I actually haven't caught up on them yet either, but it's a remake, so it doesn't count. That doesn't count. Fruit Basket is great. Everything I've heard from season 2 wasn't encouraging to watch at all. Promised Neverland as well. Well, now you hear even less encouraging things. One Punch Man's kind of like Prison Break. They wanted 2 seasons, but the channel saw how successful it was and wanted more. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Money demanding more. The opposite of The Simpsons. Yeah, The Simpsons definitely still is a thing that exists, unfortunately. I was just about to mention that as an example. I love Avatar. This, honestly, still will always be one of my favorite shows ever. It was just, the whole thing through and through was good. I don't think there was a single episode where I was like, I hated this episode. Just, there wasn't one. Most of the shows I love never got a conclusion because money issues. Yeah, okay, I can see that as well. I can see that as well. I love how Jujutsu Kaisen handles its OP characters. He's terrible and wonderful. I really like Jujutsu Kaisen as well. But also, like, I feel like in Jujutsu Kaisen, at some point they're gonna address Gojo, right? They're gonna address it. Because if he's always there, then it's a Saitama thing where, you know, he could... I honestly do wonder, because I think he said at some point that he would totally be a match for, we'll call him the Big Bad, for people who have not actually watched Jujutsu Kaisen. You should. But the Big Bad, we'll call him that. He said he could probably beat him, which is why I feel like he shouldn't be a part of the battle at all. Or, like, there's gonna be a point where the Big Bad gets more powerful than he really was supposed to be. As a manga reader, I think, oh no, you've read the manga already! Oh no! Okay, no spoilers. The pacing sucked because they literally wholesale skipped entire arcs from the source material? What?! You're kidding. Why? Okay, screw it. I'll just read the manga again. Shows end at a predetermined point, regardless of how much people like it and want more. Yeah, they should. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, Danny. Just, like, I guess artistic integrity-wise. I understand why they don't, because money. Like, I understand it. It's just that I don't agree with it. I'm also not the one making money off of it, though, so I have an easy way of talking. Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen is so damn handsome. I want to kiss the man. I see so many TikToks of this man. So many. They actually had, on Unique So, Jenny, they had Gojo lenses that were ready for pre-order, like super, super, super blue. He's such a dick, though. Like, honestly, he kind of is. He kind of is. I still love him, though. I need to read more manga, is what I'm saying. Let's think about Clone Wars Season 7 is it gave them the opportunity to wrap everything up. A nice wrap-up and then never touch it again. Apparently set arcs they first skipped is agreed upon in the fanbase as one of the best. That is... Why would you skip that? Why would you skip that? That's like the way the Witcher Netflix show skipped Ciri and Geralt meeting in Broccolon. Like, I'm still fuming about that. Good night, Thief. Sleep well, and good luck at work tomorrow. I was tempted to get them loaf. I was tempted, but I wanted to test whether they actually worked from, like, the lenses from that place work. Because the lenses from that place I tried to put on today and they didn't work out, so we'll see tomorrow. I love him for it. Gojo is the worst. I want to shove him in a locker, but also buy him dinner. Oh. Yeah, I like characters like that a lot. I very much have a weak spot for that. The guy was like, I could destroy the universe, but also hee. I can't wait for the finale of Attack on Titan so I can finally send you the meme I am sitting on for months from the last manga chapter. I'm so sorry. Listen, I wanted them to finish it, but they didn't. I genuinely have no idea why they did that. It seems like they just had the worst possible direction for that season 2. I don't get it. Like, I feel like when you adapt a manga, it's so easy to check online what people definitely want to see. It's so easy. Like, the internet exists. Just look on the internet. I was kind of mad that I started the final season, then it turned out it's only part 1 of the final season. Right, Pretty? Yo, I was so mad when it ended. Like, Nick and I were just staring at the screen like, really? Like, I already kind of knew that it wasn't going to end properly because I told Lutze where we were, and it was like the second to last episode, and he was like, oh. Oh. Well. They must share employees with Nintendo who also don't understand the internet? Probably. That's the weird thing, though. And this is a thing that I've noticed in a lot of Japanese Japanese companies, is that they are very archaic and very behind in the times. Weirdly. Because, like, my dad used to work for a Japanese company as well. And I think I said this on stream at some point, but at some point they were like, oh, we need to do a promotion. And this was like years and years and years after, like, the last Harry Potter movie came out and all the Harry Potter stuff was already over. And they were like, oh, we still have promotional Harry Potter stuff. We'll use that to promote our new line. And I was like, what? They want to do what? Oh, and it was all outdated material from like the first movie as well. I don't even... Anyway. A lot of companies are heavily disconnected. In some situations it's good, in others it's a tragedy. Season pizza. It's a season. You know what I mean? You know how it is. It's not over, Mo. No, I think maybe next week we're finishing this? Question mark? Question mark? SWTOR players? Maybe next week we're finishing it? I don't know. It's a result of the last decade, I think, and the fact that a lot of the people in position of power are old. Yeah, I'm assuming that's why. Like, slowly we'll change things. Wow, Schlemp, you come in here and that's what you do? That's what you do? How dare you? Talking about work cultures, yes. Japan has a variety of work cultures from archaic to modern, or so I've heard. Yeah, whenever they are the archaic version, you definitely notice. Near me there. We'll play Replicant after that? No. Actually, we will, technically. Actually, not Replicant. We'll play the Nier raid in Final Fantasy XIV, Mo. I've been saving it for you. And every other part of the main story quest. And when I tell you how difficult it is to avoid spoilers, I really am not kidding. Japan has a lot of variety. Oddly, the companies that should be the most modern aren't. Yeah. I guess we need some fresh blood. Not fresh meat. Clearly, Japanese companies are the meme version of the Internet Explorer. Yeah. Oh god. But like for real though. I did my waiting. 12 years of it! I did a lot of waiting too. It's right there. It's right there. Every time I log on, I can see that the quest exists, and then I just, get to pick it up. What can you do? What can you say? But, however, on that bombshell, I wonder if I can host T&E. Can I host T&E? Are they about to end? Ah, I'm gonna host T&E. I'm gonna host them. I'm gonna host them. Aliam, thank you so much for the race up. I'm sorry, you just came in on my ending a stream. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the race up, though. I super appreciate that. We're gonna go check out Taliesin and Evitel, who are streaming World of Warcraft, and I love them very much, and they always host me, and I never get to host them back. I'm gonna host them back today. I'm gonna host them back today. Yes, and I didn't forget to do it. Thank you so much for watching today, everybody. Maybe next week we're gonna finish it. Maybe not today. Have a very lovely rest of your day, everybody. Morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is you're having. I hope it is amazing. Remember that Mother loves you. And until next time, bye.